of spiritual energy. So this portion right now.
Oh no! Oh no! Everything's off. Everything. Hold on. I'm on live right now. Who? Tom? Who's Tom? Oh, Tom. Right. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's time for games. Give me the games. I don't know what it sounds like when I bang on my table. Well, here, I mean through the stream. That's what matters. Games. I need it. The light bang. Light. Sounds good enough? Okay. Alright. Okay, fine. I was hoping it would convey my bestial desire for video games. Video game stuff? You ready? If you want. There's another mic over here. Wassy brag. Thank you for the prime. Games! Jeff! Where's Jeff? I clicked on the link. Where's Jeff? That's a cool font, though. I do like that font. Huh? What? Anyway, it's a cool font. It's nice and chunky. I like... It's octagonal. Makes me feel like... Interesting. There's curves on the S that aren't 45 degrees. That's interesting. A little squishy S. That's good, though, because it would look a little too... What? Emotes? I need games. I want token celebrities trying to reach the youths. I need segments bought by Facebook showing you a bunch of, like, meta gaming with all kinds of LGBTQ plus playing video games and, like, doing this, like feeling safe and accepted. I need Facebook, excuse me, meta gaming to show me that. Tell me about their diversity programs, Meta, please. In the middle of a gaming conference. Time for the games! Give me the games! What? Oh, okay. No need into the mic. Keep an eye on it.
And here we go!
There's my Jeff.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community.
We will accept everyone's advertising dollars.
Amazing video games.
Yes.
The
Heroes.
Franchises in the
I think he's doing that to like pave over the fact that there might be mobile and like VR
and we'll make room for small
NFT.
Everybody's money is green.
We think deserve the spotlight too.
If
we do this right,
if you're gonna massage it into, hey, we might have like
and even if you don't
cloud gaming or stuff like that, it's like, we accept all games, right?
But we've got
I don't know. Jeff's presidential speeches at the beginning of his conferences are something that fascinate me.
Over 30
there was that
Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades.
Like the last time he was just like, inclusivity is good and will always be good in video games, and everybody was like clapping. I'm like,
is coming in 2023.
Whatever. Street Fighter 6 fucking looks sweet.
Right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay.
Who is it?
World premiere.
Shrek.
Sean, give me Sean. Dan.
Chris Pratt.
I love my troll
Mario.
characters. There was a roster leak.
You won't know what hit
Is it Ken?
Let me have some fun. Let's get this.
Oh, Guile. Hell yeah. He's thick. Everybody's got stubble now. Capcom always likes their like weird Japanese stubble. That like speckle. I remember when they put that stuff on Dante, I was like, what are you guys doing, man?
This will be a good.
Everyone forgets how to shave in Capcom universes when they turn 40. I like his body
because
shape.
they don't have enough time. They're too busy kicking ass.
Too busy being, training for Street Fighter 6. He's like he's really Dorito now.
Neutralized.
That kind of makes a lot of sense for his character. Okay, so we get
He
super
looks like a dude I went to high school with.
supersonic boom. What? I mean, you high school with some cool dudes.
And I don't know.
I really want to know what the defensive mechanism is.
Oh my god, he's got a switchblade comb.
I want to. So like, if you're just spamming projectiles like that, I feel like you can build meter off that. I don't have an explicit understanding of how that works, but.
What kind of truck do you think Guile drives? A Dodge Ram?
No. Well,
a Hemi?
No. Got to be an old Ford.
It's all.
Come on, he's an American hero.
All right.
You
Next,
think
it's
you think
time
like
for
a Chevy?
a brand new game
Could be.
announcement here at Summer
Yeah,
Game
Ford
Fest.
F-150.
Check this.
And like he keeps it running, you know, without a G, running. He's in there on the weekends, like
boom.
turning a ratchet in the engine compartment, and he stands up and he like, wipes some sweat off his brow.
You think he keeps a gun in a glove box?
He doesn't need one.
Sergeant
He's got guns.
of the
right.
CMF Recon Squad.
They're out on display.
Our mission
He's open
was to enter
carry.
the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring
It's
it
another
back.
Warhammer game.
We found the relay.
This looks like a Warhammer face, you know? Or is this aliens?
That door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
At least it's in one piece.
Willis.
Yeah, this is aliens.
I'm sensing
James
the
Cameron's aliens.
danger.
Oh, this ain't good.
Yeah, the LED readout on the side of the
We
gun.
found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
Aliens. They're more alien. Or aliens.
Turbo alien.
It's two S's on the end.
Was-
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. There's techno zombies and aliens now? Whatever, man. Whatever. Fuck it.
They got tech.
Fuck
Alien
it.
tech.
They, like, portals open and the Borg from Star Trek step through. Shit. This is dumb.
They are mad. They're back and ready to attack.
They have glowing energy cores
Of
to
course.
tell you that they're cybernetic. To make it fit an alien.
They're gonna fuck with you. Look at them.
You're not gonna believe this, but there's a T-Rex on the Sulaco. Get your smart gun.
Wouldn't that be amazing if the aliens went back in time
I
and
don't
got
know what I saw
dinosaurs
in
and then
there.
used the dinosaurs to fight people?
But I know when I close.
That's kind of what the Queen is, though, right? Stop hating fun. I mean, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
still see it.
I am hating fun.
Now everyone's dead.
Oh, where's the mouth drippy?
And someone needs to know.
Why do they have shiny ball heads? That feels like a video game mechanic. It's like they want you to shoot it.
Dark descent.
I like all my descents to be dark. Ooh.
Oh, it's topped. It's like an isometric?
Yep.
That's a really cool idea for aliens. I don't know why that.
There was not a lot of.
There've been some arcade games like
There
that.
wasn't a lot of goo.
That was
A lot
Aliens
of
Dark Descent,
mouth
and it's
goo.
coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game
World
Awards, we
premiere.
revealed the Callisto
Yeah, the actual game
Protocol
looks nothing
from
like
the
it.
creative
Now that's a
forces
classic
behind the
E3
Dead
moment.
Space
Yeah.
franchise.
Fully CG trailer, like first person over the shoulder shit, like running and diving, and then yeah, the gameplay is pew 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 pew. Ah, fuck.
Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
You know what I want it to look like?
More gore.
I want it to look like a watch game, like an old, like, tiny watch.
Oh, like an LED game?
Yeah.
Beep, boop, beep. Oh man, that's a hell of a drop. Have you seen this stuff?
What?
I think this is Callisto Protocol, but this is supposed to be the even gorier version. Yeah.
Is this another space game that's gonna fuck me up?
Yes.
Take a look out.
Although this is going for it way harder than Prey did. Seth's been playing a lot of Prey,
Dead moon.
and it's been awesome.
Dead.
We don't belong in space,
If I
everybody.
hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there,
There you go.
that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life
I
is
finally some moisture.
entirely in my hands.
You're stressed.
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Maybe that's like current gen tech. Everyone's real damp all the time. We get sweat drips.
I would be fucking terrified. I would be sweating all the time because I would be nervous and just no.
This looks so good. I can't get over it. Ah.
Screaming. That's me.
I just
I'm just
love that
a
last
bracketless screaming. Yeah, that's it. That's just me.
It's like a scab getting ripped off. Oh.
Oh.
Yes, into the fan.
I mean, I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna be terrified and yelling at it the whole time and being upset and being like, we don't belong in space, we don't belong in space, we don't belong in space.
Fuck! Oh! Shit!
To your new home.
That lacked a head.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's some really gnarly, like, custom kill animations in the Resident Evil remakes, but that might be, like, the gnarliest thing. Rad. Holy cow.
That's right.
Oh,
We
I
know
got
what
Glenn.
you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team.
We're gonna be eating good.
New
Eating good this
IP,
December.
shipping this December, all in COVID.
You know what I
blows me
think
away.
of
So
when I think of the
congratulations.
holidays?
man.
I think of
Thanks for
Mariah
having us. I
Carey
really do appreciate it, Jeff.
and aliens missing
And you know,
heads.
for a second,
Yeah.
just give me a second.
Chomping off a
You know, I
portion of
want to
somebody's
thank
skull.
you for all you've done for the game industry.
He got a personal thank you out of
I've
Glenn.
known you like 16, 17 years now. And
Are you jealous?
A little bit.
You've been an ambassador.
Oh my gosh.
You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but-
Jeff Keighley's
appreciate that.
presidential
Thank you
run's
much.
coming up.
And, yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people
Thank you,
saw the
Senator
trailer,
Keeley.
but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people. are
scary
gonna
how
be blown away
correct
when
that
they see it.
sounded.
But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game.
Please don't manifest that.
One is a
I felt a
med bay,
very,
another
like,
one is a power
disturbing
station,
twinge
And you're going to see
as soon as I said that, because
new enemies, some
I
brutality.
think Jeff
some,
could play the game.
Just about
He's pretty good at
everything.
grimming an
We're
image.
Showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And
Grip.
and then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually
feel
would
like
kill our main character
having something
Jacob,
called the
and
Grip
in
just
a very
makes my
unique way.
hands sweaty.
And
These shoes,
Thinking
though.
about it.
just for a second, I want to thank the team, man.
Keely's wheelies
Like
are
you
on
said, through
point.
COVID, through everything else,
man's
their
game.
dedication, their hard work. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
That, like,
Well, Glenn, I got
sequin lace.
what you guys are shipping this year.
Zippers?
This looks like
There's
a
some, like, silver
world-class
accent
next-gen game
down there.
It's rare that teams are bringing something
Like
out.
Alf
like
could be his
this
vice
year,
president.
And
Alf's in the brain
let the footage
trust.
speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the
Oh,
Callisto
gameplay.
Protocol.
Yes. The good thing is, like, in December, it's going to be really cold. And it ought to be cold when you play a scary game in space, right? Immersive gaming. Oh my gosh. They're even doing the Dead Space, like, health bar on the back, but they had to move it to the neck. This is what playing in 4K gets you. An extra teeny health bar. Look at this, like,
That's
audio log tech has come a long way too.
Yeah. Okay. We saw this. All right. People died. That seems like a bad thing.
Is that the gun on his back? All folded up?
Is that the weapon called the Grip?
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, I guess there was like grippy power in Dead Space as well. But in the trailer, there was that shot of like a zombie flying across the room into grinders, and I was like, is this a universe where you can like throw around people? It is actually. Okay, so it's like a electro melee stick. Okay, there's a dodge.
I appreciate the beating
There's the
in the
stomping.
face of something.
It's
because
just
I
fucking
would
Dead
do that
Space,
just
man.
because I'm mad. Like, fuck off, fuck off. You came and you tried to attack me and I hate you. I hate you.
I love gameplay mechanics that can also let the player be a psychopath. Remember, it was like the slow motion like death shots in Max Payne 3, where if you wanted to, you could just be like, burr, 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 burr. It's like a fun way to let off stress, but also kind of plays to the character, if you think about it.
Oh, what a dick. I was just turning on a fan.
Oh, hollow sights. Okay, all right.
I think in a moment of terror, I would completely forget I could do that. And I would just be like, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, die. I wouldn't be thinking, how could I pick him up and put him
Bad.
in the fan?
Bad.
Oh, he is now kibbles and bits.
God, no.
That just happened.
Oh, wow.
All right, moving
Keely
on.
is
This October,
an
Call
island
of
in
Duty
a
Modern
desert
Warfare 2 arrives.
games.
Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action
Oh.
game. And today,
Are
we're
there
going
gonna
to
be,
show
like,
you
instant
world
death
premiere of
traps
its gameplay
all over the
with
game?
A level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port.
I'm wondering if
to check in with Johanna
that game
Ferris,
is going to have
head
some kind of
Call
like
Duty.
ultra nightmare business. Because Dead Space 2 kind of did. There was a mode where you had to play on the hardest difficulty and you only got 3 saves.
In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty.
They put the
with
fan in front of
launch
her?
Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire
Did you have
team.
dramatic like
Price.
hair fliff?
Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage
And of
big
course,
enough to debut Call of Duty. in a
Didn't
whole
Ghost
new
have
way.
like 3 lines?
Inspired by the world we're about to enter.
he's a fan favorite.
Oil rigs, cargo ships.
He's like the Boba Fett, or he's what
Staggering
Boba
odds
Fett
are
used
just
to
the
be for
beginning.
Call of Duty.
Here is Modern Warfare 2.
All right.
Do you like guns? Wait, holy shit! Why did look at?
Christ.
Do you like Ghost?
I have
We're
so
putting
much
more
money.
Ghost in your COD. Put more Ghost in it.
Then he died like a dork. I'm telling you, Boba Fett. Like he was
Ghost
just
in your Ghost.
he was quiet, he did nothing, and then he died.
Guess
and
what?
like
Ghost
everybody's
is
like,
gonna have a twin,
he's so cool because he's got a
and he's gonna be Ghost 2. There's gonna be extra ghosts.
Ghosts.
It's gonna be Uncle Ghost.
Wait, I just realized, is that why they did Call of Duty Ghosts? To try to play off the popularity of that character?
Probably because he's Ghost, man.
I guarantee. Oh my god! I don't know why I never thought about it before, but surely they just did like focus tests, and everybody was like, "Ghost is a cool word," and they were like, "Okay, that decides it." Call of Duty Ghosts. Ghost wasn't in it. No, I know it wasn't a Modern Warfare like canon game.
No, I'm just kidding.
From a marketing perspective, that's all I mean.
We'll just keep calling it Ghost. We just like Ghost.
Oh, a reverse
Ghosts are
zip
rad.
line. It's 2022 and the zip lines go up.
We've got machines,
Yeah.
technology. Our guns have scopes.
What's the last COD that had a slow motion breach and clear? Did Modern Warfare have any of those? Wait, this was a level from Modern Warfare 2. This exact level. I remember this door. This is a slow-mo breach and clear door. Or there was definitely one of those in this level. Holy shit, I'm getting weird flashbacks. Is that 3? Oh, Advanced Warfare had it? This is Modern Warfare 2. Okay, so this is just a remake.
Channel 1 moving to the
Instead of a... This is going to really confuse people.
Scorers, right side.
You know what people love?
I thought Modern Warfare 2 was
Bringing
a
it
sequel
back.
to 2019's Modern Warfare, not a remake of... Is it both? That was cool.
Couldn't take it. No more. No more oil rigging.
It has levels clearly inspired by Modern Warfare 2, but it's an original story.
Balcony door undone.
I didn't know it was this similar.
So they took the maps because they liked the maps, but they redid the story. For reals?
And they were
Is that
good
what it
maps.
is?
We're moving to the main.
I mean,
Just
that's gonna be wild.
You breached the room
I like
3
this
times in that
room
mission?
suck.
I thought so.
Oh,
Like,
here
this
it
is
is.
another breach door. Damn it. They're not doing it. Lame. It's a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2019, but there are levels that play out identically to the other Modern... Whatever. I'll figure it out.
All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
Is there going to be a Burger Town?
I mean, I can debate about this all that I want, but I already know that I'm just a complete garbage. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it a lot because this is just what I do.
They're good games. Yeah, are they going to do another No Russian? Jesus Christ. I don't think the world needs that right now.
2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies all.
I think for the longest time I used to have like what? There's like a tag. Xbox Live.
Like for your profile?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This game is looking clean now. I was thinking about this with Callisto Protocol, but, you know, the first trailer notwithstanding, that was kind of classic E3. It is really crazy to think that games do look as good as trailers, and that the trailer is just the game, and it's like as cinematic as it can get. Like, this used to be a lie, but this is the game now. Or it used to be imaginative marketing. Everyone around seeing a Zelensky
When the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. This was
Man, performance cap was clean.
Your orders, son. Stop that launch.
let's move out.
It'll be on Game Pass. Hard to say.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
There's no precedent for that sort of situation.
Fast! Secure those controls. Stop this.
Okay, so it's like, was that like the prologue? Was a repeat of the last mission, and now it's the actual new thing? 'Cause that's a pretty cool setup. If there are just like sections of levels that are replays.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls.
But yeah, a company that runs a subscription service acquiring another company that has a library of properties. There's no real precedent for like turnaround time there. And the acquisition hasn't even gone through yet, so like if the acquisition goes through before the end of the year and the executives at Microsoft are all very willing to give away a lot of money, or they're willing to just say like screw it and go for it, I don't know. I'm sure they've already run the numbers on it, but
Reloading.
What, putting this on Game Pass?
yeah. Like the paperwork, the paperwork has to get finalized first, I would think. Unless, I guess anything can happen when money's involved. Like, the only reason I would say maybe is because Microsoft seems so willing to throw sacks of money around right now. But I don't know how big the sacks they're willing to throw, or what their patience is feeling like.
Entry on the 3rd. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container. X-ray down.
Force right.
This is a cool idea for a set piece. All the containers sloshing back and forth, moving cover.
Copy that.
I feel like
what people want. Same, but not really.
The same, but new graphics.
Visual bridge entry.
Check it.
I mean, I guess that's why. Like, it's just remembering. Oh,
Stand back.
did it clear and breach?
Is it time? Achoo! It has to make the sound.
3, 2, 1. Execute.
Ah, tease. You're teasing me. All this tactical action. Whee!
Now get early access to the open beta.
No thanks.
The sound of tack goggles turning on when the logo lights up. Oh my gosh.
And joining us now from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with
Oh,
us.
man.
And also Jeff
So cool.
from Infinity Ward.
Oh.
We saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where's that?
There's nothing more futuristic than
Absolutely.
night
So, first of all, we're really excited.
Which was, like, really cool 30 years
Captain John
ago.
Price and
The original did that, so they had
Garrick.
to? Okay.
You know, they're not
That's awesome.
they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon
I'm like,
Ghost Riley.
I know that I will play it.
Of
just
course,
like I said,
Soap John
like,
McTavish, and
it
then
is
a
a
couple other
thing,
new
it's
characters in here
old,
that we're really excited
played
that
for
we got
a long
to
time, but
create
I'm
for
not.
this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces. Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's like
You're just a little quiet
about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important.
Well, I was
as
trying
Task
not
Force
to, I was
141.
trying to make sure that I didn't.
But as far as the level's concerned,
put
you know,
things
I got to shout out
as
to,
I was
to
like,
IW. You know, this
Steph's
is
eating breakfast.
Tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together. Some really motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the
water
cover you're
tech.
seeing in certain cases you could be behind
Water tech.
cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again,
It's a box that's moving, bro. You don't gotta call it water
I'm
tech.
so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year. We've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah.
It's like a shooting gallery and a little duck's doing this.
For October 28th.
And somebody's like, we've invented pulley tech.
For Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built. It really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone.
How big was that ghost they painted on the ground?
Of course, there's a lot of chatter.
Where did they paint it?
Yeah, it was like at a shipping dock or something.
Warzone 2.0.
I want to know,
there
like,
will be, a standalone
what warehouse it was at
for current
that they had to
existing,
rent and then
players as
paint
well.
that,
So
and
we're gonna
then
sort of feed the
people
entire
with like
community there,
forklifts
but
had to
all
drive
eyes on the
over it and be
28th.
like,
And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so
what the
excited for
fuck
Task
is
Force
this?
141.
I just want to
Warzone
move
coming
these
to mobile
crates
as
onto
well
these
for players
boats
on the go,
or like into these
we're on Steam,
containers.
as you
I don't
I mean,
know
so
what
just
this
a big
is.
moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come
Whatever.
in the months to follow.
The call between the marketing manager at Activision
a little bit
and
about Warzone
the
2. I know
foreman
we're
at the
showing
docks.
gameplay here on this, but can you tell us?
They're like,
anything
yeah,
about
we have these giant banners we want to hang from the containers.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the
Stack them up
community,
so we can
love
film
when
some
the
stuff.
fans
I guess
pick
they're
up
probably
some
used to that in
things,
Los Angeles.
Some chatter about maybe
Probably,
and other elements,
but still.
we will get into the details of.
Although
it will
I
be an
finally
extension
just
of the
it'd
Modern
been
Warfare
a
2
couple.
universe. So all the more
Like,
reason.
I
why
guess
we
a
think
couple
this
months
game,
because my
this
normal
moment
COD
is
buddy
such an
was
important,
he just moved
title
back
for
to
all of
LA,
us.
so
Looking-
now
looking ahead, and
we're gonna
like we
start
said, we're
playing
having a
again
bold vision around the
multiplayer.
entire future for the franchise. So
now that he's
we're-
back,
we're
but
in
we
position,
hadn't
we're
played.
excited.
I just recently
All right,
played,
well,
so
we're
I
looking
hadn't
forward to
actually
October.
played
Thanks
against
so much for
anyone
giving
who
us a first
had
look at the
the
gameplay,
Snoop
Call of
Dogg
Duty, Modern
skin.
Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff.
And it was
all right, well, we've got
hysterical
lots
because
of
I was
Summer
just
Game
like,
Fest still to go, and now it's
did I
time
get
to announce
teabagged by
a
Snoop Dogg?
classic
Like,
PC
what the
game
fuck just
franchise is
happened?
coming back
I was like,
to
did I just
school
die by a
30 years
rapper?
after its first
Because I
release.
couldn't tell
love
at
this
first.
game
I
when
just
was
saw
growing up,
like
so I'm honored to share.
gold chains and hair. I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And yep, there it was. And everyone should die by Snoop Dogg's hands in a game at least once. I recommend it.
Oh shit, flashback. Oh, is this that? Wait, oh, it's the flashback remake. Is that finally coming out? Anyway, sorry, Steph. I played this game a lot. But yeah, Snoop Dogg belongs in Call of Duty. Let's get the Wu-Tang Clan in COD. Frankly, blown away by the new wind tech. There was some wind tech in the General Manager COD lady's presentation. That feathered hair. Flashback 2. That's cool, I guess. Wasn't there a flashback game that came out a while ago? Yeah, a remake did come out.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in
I really liked that game.
2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost
and I'm glad there's
later,
a 2.
I am so excited that the team
that looked a little
chunky
though.
In Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too. After you
also, what they have in COD right now is a pack so that you can look like Godzilla, and it's very stupid.
King
and
Kong?
we love it. The King Kong one doesn't look as good as Godzilla, though.
No,
Let's be real.
Aeronautical. Thanks for the sub. I did miss a ton. Hey, more painkillers. I'm okay with it. I did miss a ton. I will thank you all later. I'm going to respect video games and try to keep that to a minimum for the time being. This is cool. Spells and guns. Hexen's back. Music on point, yeah. Strong cellos, kind of apocalyptica sounding. Maybe about the people who make Shadow Warrior. Flying Wild Hog? I don't think so. I don't think they'd be releasing anything in next year or two. Huh. Awesome. Cool. It had a slower pace than I would expect for a game like that. Maybe my brain's just all fried out on Doom Eternal.
Okay, next up comes
cool,
an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Yeah, something new.
Officer Taylor,
How you feel,
Medlock.
Steph? Bullets and spells?
29.
Oh, Troy Baker's here.
Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solis, everything okay in there?
Is this Mass Effect?
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Okay. All right. Neato. No, I mean, it's...
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person.
It's a tough act to follow after Callisto Protocol, but I'm curious.
Together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solis. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
I'm hoping it's not Space Monsters. There was that one shot.
Yeah.
But
oh man.
Hopefully it's something a little less.
We've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome.
I get really
so
nervous
great to be here. Thanks
when
for
I
having us.
see
It's
men
so
wearing
great that you're in
loafers
another
with no
game. I
socks.
mean, it's feeling this is your first game since.
It's kind of his style.
One of the first
I
major
know, but it
ones
makes
for a
me
while.
He's an ankles out
concerned
kinda
that their
By the name of
feet
Jack
must
Leary. He's a
just be like
maintenance engineer
raisins
on a
in
remote
there, like
Martian
just
mining post.
wrinkly,
His
stinky
job is to make sure that
raisins.
none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift.
I just never
meaning
want them to take
Mars
off
and
their
Earth
shoes.
Are really far apart from each other, and their orbits
I would
around
feel
the
like
sun.
there'd be a
So
constant
health is
breeze
not
on
a
your
single
ankles
call
and it'd
away.
be distracting.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right?
Quarry releases tonight, tomorrow. What are your thoughts on that? I'm excited to check it out.
Huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the
I have
background.
some work to do, though.
I will say that
I have
2020
an
to me was
orthodontist
the
appointment tomorrow.
most impactful year for games.
Gotta start
It was
setting
the
up for
first- I mean,
Sunday.
obviously, we had this unprecedented
clean.
event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned.
I
There's
mean, I know
also
about
brand new
no-show socks,
consoles.
but
We
how
had more tools
how
and
often have you
available
worn
that
no-show
were
socks?
leveling
And
the
those
playing
suckers,
field
they
between
all
the AAA studios,
slide
the indie
underneath.
studios,
Because
the
when I've
AAA
worn
studios.
really
And
low
so,
no-show
just like everybody
socks,
else, we got
those
reached
suckers
out,
slide off your
James
heel,
Finsdale
and then you're
with
just
this brand new
stepping
studio,
on
said, "We'd like
fabric
for
in
you
the
to
middle of your foot, and they're
consider being a
not
part of this game."
comfortable.
And he walked
So then
through a
he's
very brief
wearing
description of what the
he's wearing
experience
socks
is
that
gonna
are
be
like
like.
in the middle of his
At the
foot.
very beginning, he said,
And then I'm thinking about
we
the
want this
fact:
to
is he
feel- it's a-
comfortable?
it's a
Is he
tight
wearing?
thriller. We want it to
Have they
feel like
have
Dead
they fallen off
Space
his heel? They
meets,
can't. They
Dungeon
can't be
Jones
comfortable.
Moon.
Like
And
this is all that I'm thinking
I'm
about
into
is
that,
that
absolutely.
he made this conscious choice.
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him.
These knuckleheads.
I love to work, and
Nah.
I love the challenges and all the new.
I'm wearing no-show socks
this
right now.
medium provides.
But I use them more like house
Can't wait
slippers.
to show you what we've been working on. I think it's gonna.
Yeah,
knock
I guess
your
Like
socks
no-show
some of the
socks
behind the
are
scenes,
better
performance
in.
capture, Unreal
I mean, I
Engine
guess
5.
those
mean,
do
this
go
is-
up
it looks
fairly
absolutely
high.
Phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the
You can probably
gameplay?
wear
Like, what are we gonna do?
I'm
in
sorry.
it?
See, I'm so
The verbs are always
distracted by the
important,
fact that
so
he's
we're
not
gonna let the
wearing
game speak for
socks.
itself. We'll be
This
showing
is
you more
why.
later on, but
If
this
he
is a
just
game where
was
you're the player,
wearing
you're going to be
pants
exploring, you're going to be
that went down
discovering.
lower or
Like we
socks,
said, it's
I
a
wouldn't
very
be
tight
focused on it.
thriller. So you're moving very fast paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you
I can
to
follow up later on,
traverse,
like,
which we're
when
excited
the
to show you
actual
about.
trailer for the game
And
comes
then the narrative is a huge element.
That was the actual trailer.
They didn't
No,
waste.
it wasn't. It was a teaser trailer.
Resources
No, it was a
on
trailer.
the
What are you talking
performance
about?
for
It was a
sure.
teaser
I got to tell
trailer.
one quick story,
Yeah.
if I can. That was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was
It's gonna be a good
He's
story.
telling me there's a lot of action. I want to see the action in a trailer.
Yeah, he just promised a lot of action and a fast pace, and the trailer didn't seem like either of those things.
Yeah, see? So it's fine.
He's selling, though. That's interesting.
The story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat
I mean,
down. We said,
his
"These are
outfit
what our
is fine.
characters
It's
are,
not a
and
bad
let's give
outfit.
you
I
1
just I
hour
can't
to go
focus
back
when men
to
don't wear
the
socks.
story of this
Jeez.
fight."
It's just it's a
And after
personal
an hour,
thing.
he
I
comes
get
to us
it.
and he goes,
I
was
just
like
it's a
like
thing for
recovery
me.
program. It was 12 steps. And he
But I'll
walked us
watch a
through this
trailer when it
incredible
comes out, an
fight.
actual
About
trailer,
halfway out,
not a
halfway
teaser.
through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can."
And I'm guessing because
You
the
will,
devs are in
and it's going
Europe,
to be glorious.
they didn't have an
And
interview
we
with
did.
them.
dance.
So
There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited
big
about it,
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is.
He hit me with a car, Jeff.
An independent studio.
I didn't think I could get hit by a car, but he got in his truck and he ran me over, and it felt great.
Happy to be here.
Fort Solis.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting
World
game,
premiere.
which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon.
All right.
This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored.
Gordon's back in the game. I hope he he did such a good job on Prey. I kind of hope it's not just gent thumps, because I think he's good at everything he does, but I'd be okay with.
the theme is space this year, y'all.
Scary
You know why?
space.
Because we've been trapped inside for like 2 fucking years. So everybody is trying to get the fuck off planet Earth.
We all feel isolated.
We're gonna be isolated in fucking space.
Is this like Space Layers of Fear? Layers of Fear. Space. That lighting is pretty choice. Ooh, that's spooky. All the light sources have such like quick fall off, so everything is dark. Oh, this! Yeah, there was a trailer for this a while ago. Like last year, I think? Crap, what was this called? I I remember this. This was, well, I obviously don't remember the name, but I was super excited for this. This looks so neat. This looks so much different. Routine? Was that it?
I don't know what that is, but I'm already concerned.
Very 70s. This.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
He's got little choppy bits.
Why does he have?
They give him a laughy mouth because he's been jokerized. Okay. Oh, cool.
Why did he have? Why do he have teeth? I didn't like the teeth.
I wonder if it's going to be like an Amnesia type game.
Great. That was routine.
Where it's like all the enemies are just kind of like one shots, or they just slap you around and then you run away.
And is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here.
How much money does it take
from my Iron
to get The Rock to record a script for you in the middle of his workout?
And sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy.
Oh, that's
#1 fastest growing energy drink in the game.
I
see.
Know
me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra.
I just happen to have a can right here in my pocket. No shirt, but a can right here.
As the greatest and most electrifying
I have it right here.
surprise in game
I happen to have a whole refrigerator.
You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys,
I'm going to tell you that this is not live. He recorded this.
But also,
but he recorded it in his gym. I love it. He didn't even
working with.
He didn't hire anyone. He just used his iPhone.
The teams over there, and we cannot.
I love it. I love it.
And speaking of the future,
He got paid a shit ton of money to record this on a get that paper Rock. Get it. The Rock. Excuse me. You got to put The Rock. Not just Rock. He's not just any Rock. He's The Rock. Not a Rock.
Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference.
He's plugging Black Adam again.
Whatever.
I guess when you're The Rock, you get to do whatever you
want.
want.
He can just get whatever. You know what? If people are willing to give him money, who cares? They're just going to do it.
October 21st. I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
So straight.
It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black.
He was born to play it.
You guys on October 21st. So until then,
you think
stay healthy.
You think Jesus got that note and was just like, let's create him and make sure that he has that energy drink?
Enjoy your gaming. And I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
For fucking real?
What have your powers
and a trailer
to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god.
Open fire!
War going.
Now, I kneel before no one.
Are you ready for a trailer? Are you ready for a trailer? I thought you were going to write Dracula. Dracula. Where's Dracula?
Holy shit!
Dracula.
Wow.
Can you write Dracula?
I can't believe it.
Is there a Dracula?
This is the best Jeff Keighley Fest ever. Oh. I can't. They did it. Keighley did it. All right, on to the next trailer. Or is it just commercials now? Dracula?
Yeah. I was very excited. I thought you were going to write the word Dracula because I like Draculas.
Yeah, well. Wait, hold on. How come there hasn't been a Dracula's? We've had aliens, Predators. We need to make a Dracula and then a Dracula's. Many Draculas.
Yeah, Dracula, multiple.
Mm-hmm. Versus the U.S. Marines.
Dracula's in space.
It'd have to be we have to buck the trend. Everything's in space these days. Underground? Frankenstein's? Jekyll's and Hyde's?
Wolfman's?
Mummies? We haven't done mummies.
Yeah, mummies. Yeah, mummies would be good.
Multiple. What if there were more
Invisible
than one?
men's?
Wolfmen's. I like it. The Things, also good.
Mm-hmm.
It works for everything. That's the great thing about it. It works for everything, and it makes money always. This track is alright. I like this song. I like breakbeat though. Oh my gosh, there's even like little raps in the background. Maybe this is what rap rock sounds like, regurgitated back through the 2020s.
Wow.
I like the little raps. That had a lot of texture. And Outriders is such like a 1999 game. It's just like grimy. There's like bones poking out of everything. Everyone's dirty. They're all yelling. Oh, Nintendo's here. Is Jeff Keighley the only like third-party promotion that Nintendo does? They seem to do all their own stuff.
I still think I should get the Cuphead Devil on tattoo.
Cuphead Devil's really good. He has that Chris Walken and Pennies from Heaven mustache.
Even though, don't compare him to that.
Devil's
that
much
character
better.
is so
Oh, this is cute.
Terrible.
What was that? That was cute. I saw a little cup of coffee. Oh, okay. That's cute. I like that little sandwich board. Little beans. Coffee beans. I was thinking about Fall Guys yesterday for no reason. Just being like, man, what a pure game. Do beans have the one bone inside? Like Amigus spacemen do? What's the interior of a bean? Of a Fall Guys bean? Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, I believe that they hired influencers for this.
Yeah.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Full of Mountain Dew, 100% pudding. There's got to be some structure in there, right? Some kind of rigidity? Because they don't, like, completely compress.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC.
Oh, that's from the devs? Oh, okay.
Back to
all right, thank you.
Game
Oh,
announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game in
Yeah, I was
universe
thinking
from a
that,
new
and I
team
was
of
just like,
legendary developers.
oh, that's terrifying. I was like, that is absolutely Universal Studios.
so good.
That is scary.
What? Hey, hey, hey.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
This is Oddworld?
Breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
Like Oddworld for a second.
Okay, hurry.
Darkcraft Ghost? Is it back? Oh, it's an RTS. Huh.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
I'm burnt out on floating circular robots. It's got to be like the easiest thing to do from a video development perspective, though. Just an orb that floats around. Nothing moves. There's no propellant.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
I want her to say the name of that thing. The Disc of Ascendancy is mine! Okay, we got devils, space devils, space demons. Pretty Destiny-ish.
Well, if apparently there can be a demon shark,
That's
I
true.
guess there can be space demons.
I've got this.
Back, space demon, fight my astromech. Man, video games are cool. It's just toys. It's toys fighting each other. It's just somebody going like pew, 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 in their bedroom.
Action figures?
Yeah.
Is this what you picture? Is
What
this what
game
you picture
development is.
game development is?
Yes, they get
It's
into
like
white
a bunch
rooms.
of people in a fucking room smashing action figures. So then Big Man, he just goes, man, no, don't do that. And he goes, no, I'm the bigger guy.
Your
Man.
pulse rifle doesn't work because my character has energy shields.
Storm coming.
Well, my character has an EMP blast that nullifies your energy shield so his pulse rifle can work. This is game development. Okay, cool.
And then somebody opens a spreadsheet,
Stormgate.
and then everyone leaves.
That's an RTS? The play loop, the gameplay loop implied by that trailer doesn't really scream RTS. Here we
There
go.
you have it, Tim. Congratulations, Stormgate.
Here we
is
go.
real.
Now we're gonna
have
get
a
it all.
name and some
Get the whole-
details. So
the whole
first of all,
story.
Congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new
It'll be XCOM-like?
franchise.
Huh.
What is a Stormgate?
So you like deploy your specialist characters to retrieve a thing?
Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host
Yeah.
on future.
Can you start writing this down, please?
No, absolutely not. I'm
And
Oh.
we saw some hints of some,
I'm not
I mean,
your
you know,
fucking
you guys
secretary.
come from Blizzard and StarCraft. Everyone wants to know about races. You know,
I'll write it down.
Sides in this RTS game.
How about
Yeah,
no?
we're unveiling our first 2 factions
Got it.
today, but
Let's
there
see.
will be more. So the Human
this dev
Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one
I'm
thing
gonna open
everyone
their
wants to know
website,
about,
and
especially
this
your
website
background
is not
pedigree of the
loading.
team, of you know,
This
where
is
do you
getting
want
crashed.
to push the RTS?
Everyone's really
genre
excited for
that we've all
Stormgate.
loved for decades, but you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going
Ooh.
to show us, I think, some
504
hints of where you're
bad
going to go
gateway.
image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any
Hints,
sense of what you want to
image-wise.
gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first
Image
thing I want to
hints.
say is we are
Oh, yeah, their
very
website has
consciously
crashed.
trying to stay true to what
Probably good-
players
good
already
sign.
love about RTS.
Okay, RTS.
Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that, just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be able
Giant
to
portion
trying
of
to
the
check
team.
to see if this was
cooperatively. We've got
the studio that wouldn't have
open-ended
my
co-op,
old
and we've even got
Diablo
3
cult
versus
had
3
gone to.
for
I don't
competitive
think I did.
multiplayer. But of course, we've
can't check
also
'cause their
still got
website is-
1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from
Images?
They suffered.
Here we
these
go.
are
They suffered
still
the stream
very much still
fate of
being worked on, but some
popular.
shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. And 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now.
Okay,
Get ready. And
all
I'm
right.
just so thrilled.
All
that
right.
there
No,
is
nobody
a
can sign up
brand
now. The
new
website's
RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you
I'm gonna.
you know,
Is it the kind of RTS where you only end up controlling like a maximum of
Thank you
5
so
to
much
6
for
units?
giving us your announcement today.
So
on
maybe
Summer
more
Game
like
Fest.
Thank you so much for
Dawn
having
of
me.
War, something like that.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate.
In terms of
keep an eye out
approachability, I think
Now
that's
it's time for
probably a good
another
call.
indie game announcement that I'm excited
Managing
to share
an
with you.
economy
Highwater. Check this one out.
is like it's a whole layer to an RTS that a lot of people, I think, flake out.
Good morning,
about.
High Water Dwellers, High Water Pirate Radio.
Or it's just
In the
sorry,
know with Alpha.
it's like one of those things that leads to the
Alphaville authorities
overcomplication of
continue
RTS
to deny
games.
false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning
I mean,
to
if they-
evacuate to
they
Mars.
figured that out,
True
they-
or not, the one thing we can't deny
They probably
is that the
got
world
so
ended
much money.
on a sunny day.
What?
I mean, because NFT funding game
Oh,
is still in the $100 millions for new studios. It's fucking
it's free money. This looks neat, yeah. Kind of reminds me of all the boat sections in God of War. I'm gonna guess like NPCs and stuff should have conversations and things while you're boating. God of Warf? Oh man.
That's good.
That's real good. That is Venus de Milo selfieing.
Looks like Waterworld.
What
Maybe,
a
God.
breathtaking trailer. High Water
Like,
is an adventure
10 years after the
strategy game
ice caps
set in a
melt?
world ravaged by extreme climate change.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where
That was
you play
tasteful.
Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Interesting idea.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each
I like that
and
everyone's
every
wearing
citizen
heels.
enjoys a life of luxury
The
and
proper city. Where people wear proper footwear.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
It's like Logan's
Listen
Run.
to me. We can't allow
But
Trevor
not science
Hills to
fiction?
escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound.
There's still a lot of 70s aesthetic in games.
Don't worry.
I thought generationally
I'm going to get you out of there.
that would have wrapped around by now.
Yeah.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach.
It looks cute.
Next up is a
Looks
sequel
cute.
we've
I just
all been anticipating
it looked like a
for long
platformer.
time.
Maybe
There's
a
Trouble
cool
in
one. I'm not
Paradise.
quite sure what the
Watch
actual
out.
like
You don't want to
gameplay
get
is.
bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated.
Executives are all old as fuck. Yeah, I think a lot about that about Badgers, about what executives throw money behind, and how sometimes you get a lot of like products that cater to or acknowledge particular a particular kind of nostalgia. Was this the zombie game? I think that's what it's referencing. Yeah. Is it really Dead Island 2? Is it really? I think it's a parody. Yeah. This is the scary movie of video game trailers. Yeah, I guess Goat Sim 2? They all have goat equipment now. Ah, classic. I guess there was a 2, or are they just skipping it?
Jesus.
Good stuff.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year.
Was there?
To the
Hold on.
Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced...
Okay, there was no Goat Simulator 2.
Okay.
They're just being extra wacky and skipping... All right.
You know what, I guess...
People talk about doing that, though, but when you actually do it, you roll your eyes, right? It's like, somebody should just go right to 3! Like, everybody says that.
A battle against Lilith, the
Well,
mother
I guess they
of Venus.
skipped, like, a
Today,
generation.
we've got to look at
Well,
some
I guess
new
it was...
folks set to
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, this is a card game. If there's like sweet animations, you like, I play Wolverine's Tornado Claw, and then it shows Wolverine going bub, and then he like twirls around real neat. I could see it, but Jesus, if it's just like you're just staring at pictures, this music is all right though. Oh, Metallica, come and get it, Lars. I see Venom's butt.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
Well, I can afford some good cutscenes.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Gonna turn him into cardboard. Wow, they got all the bangers.
Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Wait, Venom's in San Francisco though. What's Spider-Man doing there? I'm already asking too many questions.
Yeah, they can be everywhere. They're fucking superheroes, Lawrence.
Is that the Avengers
They could be
theme?
in fucking space.
No, it's just really close. Oh lord. Wow.
He looks...
Stupid
Is that his,
reflecto
like,
seat.
it's like, was like space disco?
What
I
is
like
going
it.
on in this trailer? Is that Blade? Blade has been on the key art for this game. Oh, Demon Venom. Or as I call him, Vemonum.
Oh, he's pissed.
What does it look like, man? So this is supposed to be like the metal version of Marvel? Is that what we're being told here?
3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Is that Yuri?
That was Midnight Suns.
okay?
And
You
now
all right?
we're moving on to the
How are you
wonderful
feeling?
world of Cuphead, the delicious last course.
I don't know. Felt like it was hard to breathe for a second there.
Couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did
What's
that?
going on? Yeah, what even is
Joining
this
me now
game?
is
I
Maya
think it's
Maldonado
a...
from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
I think it's a card game.
Coming June 30th on all
They
major
didn't
platforms.
show
We are
anything,
thrilled.
though.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here, and I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. This
Name drop.
people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the background.
on the role of the hunter.
I feel like you've
And the
you've
trailer,
amped up
though.
obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you
Turn-based...
guys
Oh, no, wait. It's more like
did
XCOM. My
it was
bad.
possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint.
I don't know why I
the
kept
things
thinking
that
it was a
were
card
better than
game.
this because
Who's
we
making
really
it?
honed our craft.
Firaxis.
Took
Oh.
everything to the
People
next
who made
level from
XCOM.
the animation, the backgrounds,
Managing a
the
base.
music,
Yeah.
gameplay design.
It's XCOM. Okay.
And of course,
Yeah, I
the
knew
playable
that.
Character, Miss
I don't know why I
Chalice.
kept calling
I'm
it a card
very
game.
proud
My
of
bad.
her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside.
It's an XCOM game with card abilities?
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and
There is a
there
card
you are,
mechanic.
This new territory, which is
Okay.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets.
I'm already exhausted.
Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze.
Ooh.
It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile.
Mortimer Freeze. Oh yeah, Marvel Snap, the card game. They did send me a nice influencer pack with like a hologram screen. Cup Tech, iTech. Get a load of all this ice tech.
I'm too busy watching Northern Lights.
Yeah, it's really pretty, right? I'm just looking at the backgrounds now. That was way too fast for Cuphead. This looks too hard. Cuphead is very hard.
Who doesn't? Tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League.
Are we wrapping it up? Or does he have like one more thing?
And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
There's so many games.
So many
like
things to promote.
An entire weekend. A fucking weekend. It just keeps going. At least I don't have to sit in a chair
a game where you play
in an amphitheater and can't get up and go to the bathroom or get a drink.
To heaven.
Like at the Game Awards, and I'm just like for fucking like 4 hours, and I'm like, oh.
Well, the longer the show is, the more money they make. I just like if it's just a marketing showcase, then the more trailers they cram in. We haven't heard from Metagaming yet.
We're called Neons, sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Did you miss Starfield? No, I mean that's going to be at the showcase. That's on Sunday. Cards. Why do people like cards so much?
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from all.
I like Steve Bloom though.
You think you can win me over by showing
I'm just not a fan of card mechanics.
Good thinking.
The only time it kind of... Oh, I like that though. The only time it kind of... And this drum and bass? Dang. It clicked nice with Inscription because those were like stages. So maybe you can work the same with this. They do look like stages. Like you're not playing enemies that are also using cards. They're just power-ups that happen to look like cards. Yeah, that's kind of what...
We've shown you lots of games.
That's what finally clicked for me, I think.
Teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner.
Is that V?
Time to rise up. Together.
No. It was a little pronunciation that sounded a little like it. This is like a nice 3D beat 'em up. Man. Streets of Rage 4 was so good.
It's happening.
Sifu was amazing. There's been some really good beat 'em ups lately.
While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know,
the music is going. Nah. It does sound like V, right?
Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Wait, I know that guy. Eric Jacobus?
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now.
I wonder how long Jeff can keep like resting pleasant smile face.
Next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out.
If I were directing Jeff, I would like see how long I could get him to just hold it.
All things Warframe.
Like tricking him, being like, okay,
Megan,
camera 2. Camera almost
good.
back.
My fellow Canadian.
Almost got it, Jeff.
We got like,
almost.
Always have these Canadian.
Keep holding it, Jeff. Almost there.
We have a connection.
Almost live, Jeff. Camera 2.
Well, we have a great connection.
Right, almost there.
A lot with Warframe over the
It's
years.
muscle memory at this
Right
point.
now,
Yeah.
Anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop.
Driving home.
That's right. I already have seen people getting it.
Driving
so
to the studio.
It's very exciting. She's right there, loud and
Imagine
proud.
catching Jeff
30 minutes for
stoplight.
watching. Thank you for letting us
You're just
kind
kind
of
of looking around. You look to your left. You look to your
special
right.
events
Jeff just happens to look to your left. You make eye contact.
For you if you are properly linked up.
Just waiting.
Warframe, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July.
How you feeling, Steph?
Your big event.
How are the video games?
Reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Yeah.
Well, I can't
How about
say too much.
How about them video games?
July 16th, 2022.
Can't believe that studio didn't go under. What?
Again
Who makes
year.
Warframe again?
Today, actually, we
were they like
Digital
Extreme? Yeah.
We get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live.
Warframe was doing shady stuff 8 years ago with paid partnerships.
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox. It's finally, I know.
Finally.
It's been a couple years.
The Demiri Paradox, or whatever?
Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy.
As depressed as it makes me, I have to realize that in the legacy of the companies where I've truly understood the way they operate, most companies do shady stuff. I don't know, maybe that's too cynical.
My child, my friend.
Oh, they announced cross save?
What's done is done.
Good for them.
New dangers, new choices.
Oh, please announce cross save. Okay, you were hoping for it. That they get Mandalorian in the game. Blanking on Pedro Pascal. Yeah, thank you. I wanted to say Pedro, but I was like, no, that's racist. I can't.
Dream of who we
I was like, I want to guess, and that sounds right.
and of who we have become.
Man, the trailer is made only for people who play Warframe. It was just a dude running. It's actually Peter Pascal.
Next, it's time for a new look at Hong Kong.
Oh, we got plot.
That looks like anime.
Hell yeah.
RPG. Yeah, a lot of
got
space.
that thigh gap, thigh slit.
Hoyaverse across.
She's got a techno garter.
Continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the
Her garter only looks like it's 4 years old, but it's actually 3,000 years old.
What do you think it does?
It activates her magical power, but only if the Chosen One caresses it. But the Chosen One is also a 17-year-old dude who flunked out of high school.
But is he really like a 3,000-year-old being?
No, the garter belt is.
No, but the high school, the 17-year-old, is he really? Does he have like a heart of like
oh, no.
a 3,000-year-old?
No, he's a loser and no one likes him. Except the space lady loves him for some reason and is willing to cook and clean for him.
Many parables.
This looks rad. I think.
You will meet companions who treat
It's weird to see anime get this really boilerplate Hollywood trailer editing. Dun, 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 dun. Cuts to black and stuff. There's got to be a zhuang at some point.
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story.
It's literally Genshin Impact in space. Really? Okay.
That's the you I like.
I mean, Genshin is so successful. It's only a matter of time.
It'll be Genshin in space. Genshin
Star
underwater.
Rail. Star Rail is a pretty cool
Genshin
word.
in the desert.
A little hard to say.
Genshin in a cave.
Is this our 5-star draw?
Genshin at Disneyland.
Beauty Mark dude with Wolf?
Like Genshin on ice. No, I mean that was from chat. I was thinking of some, but I like it.
Today,
Genshin
I'm
on ice.
excited
That was
to
good.
introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new.
Is this what Jeff meant when he was like, all video games are welcome here, including the free-to-play games that earn billions and billions of dollars?
A couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style.
They're just name-dropping Genshin now.
Of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Hope there's another Diablo Immortal ad. It would be sweet. Do you think there are games that even Jeff like plays politics with? Where he's like, people don't like your game. I'm not gonna, I won't accept your check. I have to maintain my image of being being the gamer's champion. Or would he do a presidential speech before it or something to make everybody okay with it? I don't know. This looks cool. It's weird. I've seen speaking about weird 70s wraparound aesthetic, I'm starting to see a lot of 2000s wraparound aesthetic, but only in anime. Like the stack of CRTs and the backlight and stuff. It looked like a early aughts music video. So a lot of the font treatments are nice and clean. There's record scratches! I'm telling you, Steph, Rap Rock is back. If this isn't rock, alright, we're halfway there. And also those orchestra hits, very, very, very aughts hip hop. Or those horn hits, I should say. Was this also... What is this? It's free to play? I don't know. What is it? Okay.
I think that was it. I think that was for the game.
It's a brand.
Shredder's Revenge.
It's there.
Reminds us all of the turtles.
And then we go right into turtle time.
Well,
2 gacha animes in a row.
Turtle.
People like them. I don't know.
They like the turtles.
One exciting
or were you talking about Rap Rock?
I was talking about gacha animes.
Oh. We got the torts. Portals.
This is capitalism, baby.
And a rat.
Where there is money, the product should follow.
And a rat and a lady.
This is Casey Jones reveal. Yeah, there is woman here.
Only one though.
It's an 80s property.
Too many ladies.
They added a lady turtle, Venus. They couldn't find an actual female artist, so they had to name her after a work done by a dude. I wonder how much customizing Bebop did on this truck. Oh, yeah. The baby kick. I added that, but clearly it didn't go entirely right. It has little matrix trails on it. This music's alright. I do a little dance. Is there a high five mechanic? I love that shit. I love
you
cooperative emotes.
You probably aren't allowed to do it. They probably just do it in the game, and then you're not allowed. You can't press B to high five.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's nice. All right, adorable, super adorable. Oh, Streets of Rage 4 devs are making that? Alright, that'll be worth a playthrough at least. Claps. Gonna jump 300 feet. Yeah. Oh, she got rocket legs. Didn't guess about the rocket legs. This is a battle royale with a brand new attitude. This ain't your father's battle royale, except it literally is because it's got hip hop and spray paint. All right.
Dad plays it?
I forgot about Humankind.
Oh. We have finally remembered that Latinos exist?
What do you mean? They have a whole movie now. have a whole expansion all to themselves.
Oh, there's more.
What am I looking at right now?
We can take over? Oh, apparently we are going to take down the white people.
Oh,
finally.
Is this Age of Empires 4?
Is this it? Is this what we're doing? Are we giving back the pox? And we're going to be number one?
Still on Humankind,
How far will you push?
I think you're right, yeah. It was an extension of that trailer. Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, all right.
I like those kinds of
Humankind
games.
allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations.
Oh yeah, Far Cry 6, all about Latino culture. It's pretty good.
One Piece is celebrating
Anime
its
is back.
25th anniversary this year. And
Do you think?
Oh, Rip Farmer dude.
Yeah, Rip Farmer's back.
franchise
He's not
back to
always
video
hats back there.
games
Right?
with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off. This trailer reveals the setting.
It's Monkey D. Luffy, right? It's not like a D apostrophe. Isn't D his middle initial?
Become marooned in this exciting
He's not French.
JRPG.
Monkey D. Luffy? Monkey D. Luffy.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Make Jeff pronounce all the animes from now on, please. This should be a rule. I just realized the good news about like anime gacha games making a lot of money is that Jeff has to say their names out loud on the show. You want to watch this show, Steph?
Rip Farmer?
Yeah. You want to watch Ripped Farmer? The Adventures of Ripped Farmer and Tiny Head? We can watch Nami's boobs grow over the years.
Were they smaller in the beginning? Like really tiny, and then was it a puberty thing, or was it just time and space?
The urban legend I heard, which could be true for all I know, but the artist's wife was like, you should make her tits way bigger. So he did, and she got way more popular.
So the rumors are true.
Grew over the years. Did it? Okay, I didn't know if there was like a switch that flipped. For me, there was, because I watched One Piece when it started, and then time just went by and I kind of fell off. And then I saw Nami again and I was like, what the shit happened to her? Damn!
Filled with new encounters.
This is what happens to women, yeah. Luffy's tits got bigger too. He did get more ripped.
Hidden mystery.
He has a lot of abs. Not quite as many abs as some drawings I've seen of other anime things, but he does have many abs.
Oh, there was a time skip? Oh, okay. He does have a lot of abs.
Beyond imagination.
That's why One Piece is great. Is because it's got a little something for everybody.
One Piece Odyssey.
2-year time skip, then double E's, but also his wife was live action Najmo actress? Oh. Okay. What kind of game is that?
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
There's a sequel to Hackers? This is also anime. Hell yeah.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
The anime urge to fill your trailer with
So that's our mission then. Save the world.
the most stereotypical lines, but reverb them to hell. So you've come, finally.
Wondering how to plan for your
I've come too far to let it end here! Like,
help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
We're watching commercials already.
Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the mega sale without the free games featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th.
Get Maneater, buddy.
Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th.
Has a lot of
2 p.m.
games
Eastern,
on
11
his
a.m.
Steam
Pacific.
account.
We're taking a look
Steam?
at new announcements and updates from
What did I?
PC titles heading to the
What?
store. This
Did you
year,
just say?
Oh, Epic, excuse me. His Epic Games Store account.
God. Yeah. Yes, he does. All of the finest games in his Epic Game Store account. What is this about?
You think he's a PlayStation Plus user? You think he's a uses a Game Pass?
I think he saves enough money getting free games off the Epic TM Game Store TM. That
Do you think before he bites into an individual in the ocean, he asks them,
streaming tech.
Do you like the PlayStation or the Xbox? This will determine which limb I take.
We have advanced stream tech. All you need to bring is your favorite controller and your willingness to own nothing. I don't want to give all that data to Samsung. Another arcade collection.
You know what I really want to see happen at some point? One of these like classic arcade collections come with like a pack of like Rolaids or something like heart medication.
Some Tums, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like an AARP card.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected.
Like, we know who you are. We see you.
In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever
Metallica
it takes to
cassette
claim
tape.
victory. So much fun, it hurts.
Like allergy meds, something that like just to recognize, like, really, we get it. You just want a classic experience, and you're probably maybe like a really comfy pillow.
My name is Carl, and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But
This
what
is
if
a
you
good
had
game.
to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian.
This is very Nordic.
So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Oh yeah, I remember about this game.
Well, there's been like 3 different versions of this game.
Yeah.
That are all in like early access all at the same time. It's weird. Like everyone got the idea at like the same time and made kind of a very similar kind of game.
But it does make a lot of sense, like, honestly, that it is very Nordic. There's all the like metal festivals in Europe. This feels like it's a Europe. It feels much more of a Europe game, I feel like, than...
I've heard that Trivium are huge fans of Doom Eternal. They just seem like rad dudes in general. Oh shit! They got Surge! Alright, this soundtrack's dope. The fun thing about like metal as a game mechanic is that since metal can be all sorts of wacky time signatures, then the rhythm game... Oh, it's got bullet hell! Fuck yeah! Then kind of like Thumper, when it starts getting into like 7/8 time, it makes the actual rhythm part of it an extra challenge, but then it's like very spiritually tuned in to the like source material. I love it.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, A new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette.
You gotta play this stuff.
All-star cast. It's getting great
You gotta play
reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences.
David Arquette.
David Arquette.
He's back.
Who
He's
lives,
been doing
who
like
dies,
amateur
in
wrestling
camp in
stuff.
Upstate New York. Here's the first look at
They
the
better
launch
not.
trailer.
Oh, well, I mean,
Family
they
is
do
the
good
most
work.
important thing in the world.
What if they did a? What if they got the rights to 8-Legged Freaks
If your whole
and did a
family,
sequel,
you know,
16-Legged Freaks, starring David Arquette?
every last one of them decided to jump down the
Think about it.
well, they're all just
24-legged
32.
freaks. They're just
hanging on
stacking
the
them up.
rope.
More and more
One
legs.
person be expected to pull them all back out.
He actually had a death match and his opponent stabbed him in the neck. That match went very wrong. Yes, it
Down
did.
the bottom of the well with the rest of
It
them.
does kind of look like Ted Raimi. Is that Ted Raimi? That is Ted Raimi.
And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder.
Here I go teen murdering
The whole
again.
Hackett family is in on it.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Good trailer bit.
Get out.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Is this supposed to be like self-aware? I feel like it is.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale.
Didn't see David Arquette
shared
though.
World survival crafting
He must
game
be the
for
bad
collection
guy.
Games up in Canada.
He's the
Now it's
Wendigo.
time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural
If it's not meant to be
realm.
self-aware, then it'll be
Here's your
horrible.
exclusive
There's one other option, and it can fall into that David Cage territory, where it's really bad, but it takes itself so super serious that you can laugh at it. But Supermassive doesn't. They don't really fall into that category. Their executions,
You're alone in the realms.
executions
I'm
are
afraid.
pretty good.
The portals are a mess.
They usually land at like a solid 7.5 out of 10 territory. But I guess if they try to be hyper self-aware and it flops, that could be self-aware and terrible. Yeah, that's also an option.
Staying fed, dry,
I don't know. They've always done a pretty
should be your priority.
pretty okay job.
Yeah.
But sometimes the
Arches
story endings aren't always as great,
ground
but
cards from rare
you know,
resources.
the actual experience is
Once
pretty
you
good.
have realm
But then,
cards,
you know,
can
it encourages you to
activate
try to play and get a different ending.
I think it's also just part of like anthology horror writing. They always just have whack endings because at least they have endings, but once the story becomes literal and explains things, it's usually kind of like, oh, okay. The explanation is usually never as good as the mystery, but I'm kind of used to that with horror anthology, like horror shorts kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Cards. Cards. Okay.
But the cards give you the weather.
Yeah, cards, space zombies.
It's a
The Feywilds. Damn it, you build a base? I don't care. No, cut out. I don't want to punch trees anymore.
Think but this. And all
It's kind of like that lady in Love After Lockup that keeps going to her psychic to find out if her boyfriend's cheating. This time you have to consult the cards to determine which trees you need to cut down.
Trees you got to punch for 20 minutes?
Saints are marching in
That's
on
basically
August 23rd
what that
with the
game
reboot
is.
of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character.
Ooh.
And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
This is actually the thing. I have a bit of a sponsored block later.
Nice.
For this.
You gotta do something.
But this is the first time I'm seeing it.
So
I'm
what do we
curious
build
what this
next?
is. I think it's a character creator.
Me.
Oh, you can see wieners? Maybe they're all mosaic.
We are so good
at this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee. I ain't never kept, that's a fact, don't react to the test of the mass and the cavalry. Stay correct, it's your majesty. Savage, never kneel, never have defeat.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
It's like shitty GTA. That's what Saints Row. Saints Row was always slightly crappier, way wackier GTA. A vampire? Ooh. You can make a Dracula.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Dracules.
Draculas.
You could be Dracula or Dracul.
Could be Morbius?
Yeah. Oh, Morbs? Is it Morbin time?
Could be. You'll have to download Boss Factory and find out for yourself using my promotional link. I don't have a link up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
chill.
like, I don't have a link. There is no link actually.
Oh, there will be.
Oh, is there a link?
Unironically, yeah.
Oh shit.
Maybe I should add it now.
Your Nightbot already went off for your old thing.
Oh crap, that's bad. Gotta turn that off. Everybody gets a lot of value on my stream because I forget to turn them off.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up.
Oh shit!
Critically acclaimed Vermintide series.
Yes, good.
Darktide promises
Good.
four-player co-op action.
Good.
Terrifying
Good.
hordes to team up against.
Good.
And it's
Very
out
good.
on September 13th for PC. On
You've
Steam,
done well, Jeff.
console, on Xbox.
You feast in the King's Hall tonight. Excellent.
Senator Keeley.
Senator
Again?
Keeley. Join us at the King's table.
Manufacturer HL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage.
The Saints Row Epic only, all ripped. The Boss Factory is.
Save the day.
For PC.
Access the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Oh, we got timed gunshots. It still works on me.
We can unlock the system.
Spider Skull.
Send them where they're needed.
A hacking Spider Skull. These dudes! We're finally getting like really good horde shooters. We don't have to just wait for Earth Defense Force.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work.
Oh! You can see that guy's skeleton. That's kind of interesting. Cool. That music was dope. Gameplay looked awesome.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair
Oh, is this a Layers of Fear remake or
Today,
something? Or a new
they are
one?
ready to reveal
Layers
their
3?
latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral
they
horror
know my
experience.
fears?
It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears.
Ooh.
Get a dose of this.
Get a load of
Some
It's
fears.
Layers, except the E is a 3.
runs in our family.
Elite.
Let it run.
I'm excited for some Unreal Engine 5 hallways. Fears. Layers of fears. They did it.
Did they?
They did it. There's multiple fears now.
I don't
U.S.
think
Marines versus paintings.
It's like a fucking croissant of fears. So many layers.
Tearing down oil paintings off the wall. Get fucked. Stabs it.
The story of my fear.
Oh, I don't like red.
Hatred of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Cool. I am a big fan of Bloober Team Scary Hallway games.
All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Yeah, where's the card mechanics?
You really shouldn't.
I need cards and anime gacha before I will play this game.
An empty shell cannot live forever.
That was just some
Cannot live at all.
full-on Metropolis imagery. Yeah, these games do kind of borrow a lot of imagery from pop culture surrounding the time period they're in, though. I remember Layers of Fear 2 had a ton of like very subtle cinematic nods.
Bound by this body. Now
I was trapped in fears. Layers of fears.
Are you kidding? It's really Layers of Fears? No way! No way! Come on!
It's Layers of fears.
Just put a little 2 lines there.
Layers.
Come on!
This October,
Layers.
Gotham Knights arrive.
Be sure to bring your coat.
That's pretty
Wear
pog.
layers.
All
It gets
the
chilly in there. All them layers.
The
of
forecast
fears.
is Layers with a chance of fears.
Let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer.
I'm a little concerned about Gotham, though. I'm a little concerned.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th.
There's just something about
So I hope you enjoy the show.
something about like co-op melee games. It never seems to work out, especially over the internet. All the good gameplay I saw was like ranged, because you're not directly interacting with an enemy.
I had nothing.
I've yet to see like 2 people trying to beat up on the same enemy at the same time, not doing like a pre-canned finishing animation. That's going to be the real test, I think. Once like 2 or 3 players are all beating up on the same thing, does that work or not? Because I haven't seen a game do that well. That gameplay encounter. Also, I'm not sure that this is going to have the marketability if it just doesn't have Batman.
No matter how hard we try.
I'm not sure that people are just fiending to be one of the B-listers.
And now?
Like, you want to be Batman, not Batboy.
Yeah, I mean, Nightwing's got flips. Oh, he's got skins. Okay.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
It kind of has Batman. I should also admit, I haven't really followed the promotion for it, so I'm just kind of like...
I got this, Bruce.
Speaking out of my butthole. This is all just very surface level takes. It feels like it's one of those games where people played the Arkham series and they're like, this should be co-op. But once you get in and you actually try to make a game like that co-op, you start to find out that there's just structural problems with it.
Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president.
I really just wanted
great to have you with us, Neil.
Oh, is he going to talk about Last of Us remake, I think?
An eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak. And
yeah, Wolfenstein Youngblood, but even that was
the good news is there's
that was like
hasn't leaked that we have lots to share
all guns.
About.
It's like Borderlands. It's not.
First of all,
it's not,
it is it's a big month actually for.
Not messy to have multiple people shooting at a bad guy whose health bar is doing that.
It's nearing its 2-year.
It's boring, but it's not messy. But having 3 people just like.
Yeah, it's
because enemy like the enemy either moves around, is pushed around, but it's delayed, so you get like server sync delay, so the enemy just starts skating around randomly. Like GTA 5 melee is such a thing.
And it's just been kind of
always makes me think about that.
Early
Bring Last of Us to PC, you cowards. Well, there was a leak. I saw some leaks early this morning that implied that. Well, we'll see.
It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years.
Oh, they're making
has grown.
Last of Us multiplayer or something?
Ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
The Last of Us is...
Well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Lasts of Us?
But what I can tell you...
is Last of We, yeah.
Big.
Okay.
It's the Last Royale, isn't it?
Single-player games that we've done, and in some
I mean,
bigger.
actually...
Story,
like Last of Us would make for a great battle royale.
It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
So like the MSim stuff going on in Last of Us Part 2 would actually be really cool for a battle royale mechanic or a multiplayer setting.
And it's really cool, and it's
with a lot of people. The
I don't want
cast
to play
of
it,
us.
but I think it would be good.
Newman and
the cast of us.
Veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept art looks incredible.
I could see it being, you're like skulking through the grass, trying to stalk other players. That same exchange of like
it's something special.
Noise giving you away.
Okay,
that could work really well in a
that's not
multiplayer
all.
situation.
We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary.
But I'm assuming he didn't say it was battle royale.
Last of Us show for
it's a bigger
HBO,
multiplayer
right?
experience.
Yeah, so for the past year,
cross promotion.
We've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame.
How if you just have a game, you just have a dumb little game. It's like bloop bloop bloop. I made this game. It's fun. How can you compete with any of this? Yeah, we have a podcast series and 2 remakes and a multiplayer project and an HBO show.
That also means who have they been trying to hire for multiplayer over there? Because I haven't seen.
And
I haven't seen anything for.
I just can't. I couldn't be proud of
trying to figure out
the whole crew and everybody.
Everybody who's worked there has all been
their last day of filming
single player.
So
we're single player campaigns and not
filming is tomorrow. Craig is up
like
there right now,
multiplayer systems. They have to be borrowing from other studios then.
And you actually got
maybe,
to
yeah.
direct.
I mean, he talked about how it was in house. I thought.
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust.
Oh God, he directed.
Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of their.
I mean, because people would have picked up on that
if
they had been trying to.
They were hiring a lot of multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they had multiplayer in the first game, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, this is a certain.
But like, I mean, it's so much more.
Players might know from the game.
Now.
And I really have to talk about.
Look like game. They're crouched under a table.
Not only directing.
Yeah, Bill, you're right about that. The PC Gaming Show does a really good job showing off all the good double A's. I meant more in terms of people's mind share.
Their relationship on and off camera.
It's not necessarily the practicalities of marketing, which is another problem unto itself for sure. But just how do you puncture into people's people's headspace when these brands try to consume it all as fast and as much as they can.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super
weird, man.
And that's
I don't want to play The Last of Us again, and I don't want to watch the show. I don't want to see that story again. It's so weird to me that somebody would play The Last of Us and be like, yeah, that was fun. I'd like to watch that as a show where I don't hit any buttons and just see human misery. I don't know.
I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us.
But it's a big property. People like it.
That are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Of course.
Surprise.
Troy's back.
Again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And
you know how much I love Pedro
Pascal. It has to be more than just like a wink to the camera. And
I mainly just really love him in.
But man, I was
bummed
that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed this stuff. stuff.
There's been so much stuff
It's
I feel like
so good.
Yeah.
on the internet. There's
Peter
so much
Pascal's
like
great.
talk about what's being.
He's so cute in that.
He's in Warframe
it's
now.
a complete secret that you.
Oh yeah,
you
he
were
was
up there and you
riding
fulfilled
that
your roles by
horse
now, obviously.
on that Warframe. Remember, it was really, really great. I really loved him in that.
Yeah.
Even though we just saw him briefly.
It was one of the hardest.
And that may have not been him, but I really liked him.
Let people know that
He has a really
we're
great
so proud of
smile.
it and the work that we did.
I bet you he wears socks.
The crew. I have to.
No,
say,
there's nothing
socks.
wrong with Troy Baker.
When
I don't
walked
want to
on
make it
set,
seem like it. I'm just really concerned. Why is he wearing
we
socks?
met with literally every person that I met on that crew.
Luckily, this camera cuts
fan
off
of
those
the
feet,
game,
so you don't
and
have to worry
they
about it.
Knew what it was that
But
they
I
were
know that
working
they're
on and
there.
committed
They are there.
to
I've
this
seen it
project.
already.
Exposed
It's too
ankles.
fucking
and,
late.
and their love for the game was one of the greatest.
late.
It was like
Oh, there they are.
friends.
Here are those ankles.
Yeah,
Those
I
bare
pay
ankles just
attention to detail.
showing them. Maybe this is why in Victorian times they had to wear skirts that covered women's ankles because men couldn't concentrate. Look at all those ankles.
Of sort of seeing that
My God.
person.
Troy is actually showing the most
it's
skin,
like-
with the exception of the guy,
It's
with
like
the exception of Neil in
characters
the
coming
t-shirt.
to life, but
But everyone's wearing like long pants
so
and long
much more
sleeves.
than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait.
I know he might be
I think
wearing
it is
short
gonna
socks. It might be, but
so good.
I don't know.
I love the story. I love.
Under those
I'm
clothes,
so excited about
he's
the series
naked.
and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed.
Completely.
It's fascinating how it's going to sort of.
Yeah,
That's true.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, The Rock was shirtless.
Are these
And
characters?
he has the
you know
most
from
skin.
The game that they're playing, new
I think.
characters. Can
If you're like tall and
Al-
big, don't you have
although
more
if
skin?
you were, if you were The Rock, I mean, it's probably hard for him to buy a lot of shirts most of the time.
Oh, Senator Keeley, you're so droll. Sorry.
well,
it was.
okay.
Let's talk about what was
Sorry.
made
a joke?
earlier.
Well, there was just an amazing like
About, the idea. of really
Just
what's
like
Oh, we
happening
did
is
one
it
of
looks
those?
like
utter pleasant chuckle. Yeah.
But I mean, if you were like,
And this is
Rock
like a
probably
ground-up
has to
remake, is that
always
right?
wear tank tops because he's just a
We wanted to
like
give
a
people the
large,
definitive version.
muscular man. But also, if you were that ripped,
by any
you'd
technology.
probably be shirtless
wanted to
all the
find a way
time
to get
anyway.
even
To be like,
closer to
have
our
you
original
seen these
vision.
guns? Like,
We're
do
able
you
to do
see
it.
this?
He's got to air out.
Have you looked at this? I think you need to appreciate it.
All right, let's take a look at
We were
Last of
wearable.
Us Part 1.
Wearable. Wearable.
So why'd you leave Boston?
Is
Been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Did people have fun playing The Last of Us?
I reckon
Was it a fun video game to play for people? It wasn't very fun for like it was just kind of a passable survival horror with like really bad aiming. Very laggy. Yes? Okay. I liked it. Never played it, never played it.
You know, I've never been this close.
Combat was good.
It's the outside.
Enjoyed it a lot.
You hope for?
Played it twice. Second
Can't
kind
be
of ruined
any
it.
worse out there.
My top 5 games of all time. Okay, all right. People out there that really like it, never mind. I'm talking about the actual buttons, by the way.
Once upon a
Hitting the
time,
buttons playing the
I
game.
had somebody that I cared
Not watching the cutscenes.
and in this
or walking
world,
around
it's
in cool
good for
environments.
One thing: get you killed.
Actually walking around in environments is basically half the game.
have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every
I had started it,
count.
but games that force me to do a lot of stealth make me upset
Hope you know how to use that.
because I just like to go in breaking things and shooting stuff because that's just typically I'm impatient.
Yeah, development for PC.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade.
That's cool.
Guys, what's your
I am super happy about
We
Sony
haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're
releasing on
watching it
PC
in real
though.
time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we
It's a
could take
remake?
the
Yes.
original animation that we did for the faces and
Well, it doesn't look any better. The models look the same.
lot
You might be misremembering what they looked like back in the day.
We're seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models, rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the
Compare,
great thing about these
contrast,
faces
before,
is that,
after,
they're closer
before,
to the original
after.
performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got
Early times, after times.
than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all this stuff.
If Neil had,
PS5, again,
if Neil was really brave, he would have made.
Because they're all new players for PS5 and PC. We wanted them to have the definitive version.
He would have made.
Of The Last of Us.
If he were really brave,
right? You guys get to replay.
He would have made Joel a woman.
You guys played the game.
He would have made her
I
strong, independent black woman.
Again, just
that's the remake I want.
Refresh
the remaster,
my memory before working on the show.
Kind of cowardly of him to just keep the casting like that.
Just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough.
I can't wait to go back.
Clementine, yes.
You guys did such an amazing job. On
Crossover with The Walking
really,
Dead.
When you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what I used
The remake of Last of
Imagine,
Us
you know,
is proud to
the Last
recast
of Us
Joel.
2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by...
Did anyone see the analysis of the Last of Us subreddit about how Naughty Dog made Joel's shoulder softer and therefore less manly?
In the coming weeks leading up to the release of September 2nd.
What?
There was a whole generation of absentee fathers that made everyone imprint onto Joel as this pinnacle of masculinity. What is wrong with people on the internet? Why was Joel deified?
It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone.
Sometimes I wonder. Is
this a single mom problem? Is this a lot of kids raised by single moms that just that was it? That's what they look to?
If it were me, and I would think this is funny, I would make something like that up and post it on Reddit just to see how many idiot dudes would be like, yeah, it'd be fun to make those guys angry.
So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome.
His shoulders are soft.
Well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog. And
that was your finale,
shoulders.
Look at the Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going.
Terrible.
Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geek Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Game streaming, along with the Epic Games.
I don't know.
And then finally Sunday,
that was kind of weak.
Xbox and Bethesda
but
Game
I guess
Showcase.
Jeff did
Stream them all
say that it would be focused on announced games.
summergameFest.com.
What's interesting then is that means that nobody was willing to give Jeff the announce. They're like, no, we're going to announce our own thing at our own time, and then we'll give you a demo or something.
And then the Game Awards will return in December, live from the...
For all the hustling that Jeff probably did, he really didn't lock down that much exclusive stuff. But it was a decent show. What's bothersome, though, is again, just the ad load and promotion load. Like, the trailers are ads into themselves, but he's using ads to sell ads.
We'll see you soon.
To sell promotional material or favors for Black Adam and The Rock's energy drink and free-to-play gacha games. Yeah, The Rock's was bad, but you can't edit him. Like, he just records a thing, and then he hands it to you. And if you cut him down, like, what if you make The Rock mad?
Happy birthday to you.
I can't say no to Tim.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs.
Yeah, that was pretty mid, huh?
What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is?
This is actually a really good intro, too.
Greatest and definitely the oldest independent game.
Very smart to go right into the Papa Schaefer singing to the camera with a little cake, explaining what Day of the Devs is. Now when I'm in the middle of complaining about ads, I'm gonna do an ad myself, just to put the cherry on top of the cynical pie. But yeah, so here's what the rest of the day kind of looks like. Gonna do Boss Factory. #ad. Steph, I don't know if you want to help me make some monstrosities. Is anything good announced? There was some looks at cool games, I guess, but nothing really announced. Were there any world premieres? Premiere Guile.
I thought he had little things that said world premiere.
Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, Aliens, Dark Descent, an isometric alien shooter. Looks all right. Yeah, really have to hit that S hard.
The hard S.
Callisto Protocol looked really cool. There were some extra animations and gameplay of
water tech
getting sucked. Yeah, water tech. Call of Duty has water tech now. They did it. They finally did it. Things that move. Water tech. My man's talked about water tech. I want to find that clip of the water tech.
Absolutely.
No, you don't.
First of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz, Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize.
Yeah, a lot of great games
that we're reimagining are Simon.
Modern Warfare 2 gameplay was,
of course,
cool. It was cool looking.
John McTavish, and then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game.
Video games are great.
Of course, Price's first name is John.
Graves,
Yeah.
Video games pay my
Mexican
salary.
Special Forces.
John Codd.
Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about.
Like
He's
them.
a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned,
What does that line mean?
this I got to shout
He's
out
very
to
important,
IW.
super capable, can shoot guns good, just as important as everybody else.
Across all of the
But he's
the
Mexican.
different, disciplines.
That was why we
So,
wanted to
everybody
make sure that we
coming together,
mentioned
some
that there's
really,
now
motivated
Mexicans
devs here.
in
And,
Call of Duty.
you know, you saw the wind and the
Wind tech.
animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions, creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you
Water
exposed.
tech,
But it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay.
Water tech and wind tech.
I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off.
I'm so excited.
So they're making sure that you know that you can't just hide behind cover anymore, like you did in the old days.
During that one spot and that one level.
At least in that one spot.
Our engineers have worked tirelessly for years to perfect water tech.
I mean, I've made that joke before when I played other games and I'll like try to shoot something and then it doesn't move and I go, that's it. I'm taking a point off.
Yeah.
Environment doesn't respond to me doing something to it.
Well, that's what reviewing games is like. Every game is a perfect 10 before it starts messing things up, and then the points go down. Yeah, Terra Fort Solis. That looks neat, I guess. It's really hard to tell what that is, even though Troy Baker sold it off as hard as he could.
No, all I got out of that was Troy Baker doesn't like socks.
How does he... Hold on a second. How does he get this? The, like, anime of, like, all the hair just shooting off the back of his head. You have to, like... I guess you could, like, get a hairdryer and, like, comb it up.
No, I'm pretty sure that whoever the stylist, hair and makeup probably did that.
Swoop. How?
I mean, they probably had to have a hair and makeup team there.
Oh, sure, yeah. Everyone
so
looks
they
pretty
probably
clean.
did that.
Good for him and his hair. Got that anime shape. Oh yeah, routine looked neat, but fuck off. There wasn't a whole lot more than that. Oh yeah.
We're going back to space, baby, multiple times and fighting a lot of aliens with multiple S's.
Aliens. Game is going to depress everybody. I wonder about that. When people go to games, I don't know that they necessarily want to play in a planet ravaged by climate change. That's kind of what people are trying to forget about when they go to games. So I'm curious about stuff like this. I guess the same argument could be made for film. You know, it's not pure escapism.
I think that there's, maybe there's some people that are going to be down with it to want to try to teach people, but it might not necessarily fit with everyone.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I agree. This was a world premiere. This looked kind of cool. American Arcadia.
Yeah, the art style is really cute. I could hope that the writing is really cheeky. I think besides the gameplay, as long as the writing is really funny, I think that's what's gonna sell it. It has to have some good quips in it. Kind of hold your attention.
Based on the book, The Day That Running Started. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Wait, let's see this. The Day That Running Started.
By Trevor F. Hills.
Let's see.
I think it'll be fine. Just look at Brink. It's set in a post-environmental disaster and oh god. Yeah. The new Perfect Dark is supposed to be post-ecological disaster. I think someone redeemed a card earlier. They did. Cyan. I hope you're still around. We can get a card drawn for you. And actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because I have a lot of
book?
Trevor F. Hills. I have a ton of channel support events to thank people for. So again, while I have to be conscious of these things. I got to keep myself honest. While I was just rolling my eyes at Keeley for getting the bills paid.
I think that might be some sort of self-published Amazon thing because I can't find it on Google.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe. Goat Simulator 3, Master of Puppets. Now that I've been reminded, I don't know why it keeps falling out of my brain that it's more of an XCOM game. The trailer makes slightly more sense. It's
yeah, I'm thinking that that's not real.
Or the book?
Yeah, I think
it doesn't exist.
I think it doesn't exist.
It's
I
just
think it's just a joke.
It's just copy for the poster.
Yeah, I think it's just a joke.
It's
Because like
nothing.
there's nothing. Yeah, because like I'm just looking at it, there's nothing.
Well, look at his pose right here. It's kind of creepy. Hold on a second. He's like he goes hard anime here for a second. Boop.
His crotch isn't quite out that far.
That's how Spider-Man stands. But like, look at his back. It's like
Spider stance.
This is how women usually have to stand.
Well, you know what?
First.
Now it's finally being equal.
That's true. He's like his traps are way back. He's a Spider-Man. He doesn't have to worry about posture. Rob Liefeld chest, yeah. So I guess there's just like goons. Flame goons. Alright. And team up moves, it looks like. Kind of makes sense. Provided you draw the right cards or something. Ugh. I'm sure it'll be fine. Cuphead looked cool. There's what's the first DLC for Cuphead? I never played through that. This looked cool. Like lo-fi beat 'em up made by one guy.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah.
It looks good. Always impressed by people who have managed to do something as a one person shop. So bless. Good for you.
Noise scream. Cool. World premiere. What was? Oh wait, was that the world premiere? I think it was. Okay.
Oh yeah, Pedro Pascal. And she seems very adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pedro on the horse. On the mecha horse.
It's either Pedro or Kit Harington. Yeah, an anime.
Oh yeah, anime block.
I love it. I love that Jeff has to sell us anime. I also find it interesting now. There's so many announcements that are just kind of like trying to get you onto the brand. Just trying to establish brand familiarity and recognition before they really even sell you on gameplay or features or content or anything. It's just like, here's music, here's characters, here's imagery. Please, please, please remember the name of this thing. Because yeah, this did have gameplay in it, but it was all like in this arena of this anime beating up dudes. They're like kind of Attack on Titan sword backpack.
You know, what I'm surprised that game trailers haven't started doing, like in the way that movie trailers started doing for a while on TV, where they would be in like basically widescreen and have like the name of the film in a hashtag.
Oh yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that game trailers haven't started doing it, because there's just so many that it just seems like it just should be there. Because like you can't remember like what platform, like just have it on there, because nobody remembers like the end slate. Nobody remembers the end slate anymore.
Got to get people buzzing so people say it multiple times so they remember it. Oh, that Kimmy forgot about last E3. Disciples Liberation. Disciples Liberation. Who would name their game Disciples Liberation? If you're in chat and you work on Disciples Liberation, I'm sorry. But man, those are some words.
Nobody wants to ruin their trailers though to make it look like that, because it's not attractive. But
what do you mean, to like have a title or something?
Yeah, to like tastefully add titles or have like that, basically have some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of
like
reference to the name, or like forever branding on it throughout the entire trailer. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I see what you mean.
But honestly, they should start doing it. Because there's too many games and nobody remembers the fucking names.
Like a floating lower third over the whole trailer.
Yeah, I mean, like Summer Game Fest is a fucking bug in the corner.
This is called
#Summer Game Fest, because he wants you to keep hashtagging Summer Game Fest in all of your tweets.
Well, it's because it's his show, and he also wants his brand to be bigger than any of the brands that support it.
Yeah, so at this point, game companies should just start putting that shit on their fucking trailers when they give it to them.
This had big like what is it?
Early 2000s.
Yeah, well, I was Lawbreakers. Reminds me a lot of Lawbreakers. Just like extremely rad people wearing like chunky paneled
also
tactical fight gear.
The like liquor cup in the beginning was very much reminded me of the cyberpunk glasses.
Oh yeah.
Or which were basically like Blade Runner glasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it absolutely is that. Okay, cool. Humankind expansion coming to consoles. Jeff's back. Oh yeah, One Piece. I don't know what kind of game this is. Is it like I guess it could be like one of the Naruto games where you like play through a plot arc and it's a beat 'em up at some point. Looks like there's open world stuff. There's running around getting treasure chests. There was gameplay in here. I was too busy yelling about anime at the time. Oh, okay, all right. Got dungeons and mechanics to interact with. It's turn-based? Oh, okay. I'm down with that. Who's making it? Is it one of their internal teams? I love computer art.
I love all of that legal text. Look at it. Love it.
That could be cool. It's like a JRPG. One Piece JRPG. Oh yeah, more anime. I mean, it looked cool. The aesthetic looks neat. But yet another, I have no idea what it is.
It doesn't matter. It's anime.
Oh wait, this was Hackers 2. Soul Hacker 2. Soul Hackers 2. Right. He just called it Hackers 2, right? Am I wrong about that? I think he just called it Hackers 2, and I was like, what the hell is that? I've heard of Soul Hackers. Hold on a minute.
August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Never mind. He said it. I only heard the one part.
Too busy having fun.
Yeah, too busy yelling. Too busy price checking Samsung TVs. This looked cool, I think. The trailer was trying to take the piss out of itself.
Well, I feel like they're trying to figure out the right way to sell those games to people. And I think trying to emulate movie trailers is probably the best way that they can do it for that type of game, but it still doesn't always come off the right way.
Yeah.
But that's the closest that they can explain it. So I get it. But that's not totally the experience. It's hard. It's definitely hard for that style of game, but they're still fun, and I still think that they do a really, really good job with them.
Yeah, and I guess they're trying to be like an interactive horror film. So patterning the trailer for the game like a horror movie makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Oh, this looks so good. But it just had like a lot of gameplay, and the gameplay all looked really, really choice. I've also been waiting for this game for a while, so I'm realizing like this and Callisto Protocol probably the coolest trailers. But they're both like gritty, violent games in space. So I'm wondering how much of that is just my tastes leaking in. This looked neat, but also something that that is hyper Metropolis. Or even moving clockwork style. I remember getting a ton of just like, I remember feeling a ton of references to film when playing Layers of Fear 2 especially. Man, that's such a tiny image. I'm trying to find a decently sized screenshot of this set from Metropolis. Yeah, because they're all like moving kind of back and forth. I guess there's no person getting juiced up in the middle. Man, so cool. Because Layers of Fear 2 was all about film. Layers of Fear 1 was about painting. So it's interesting that there would be a film illusion in a game that does seem like it's focused around painting again. But this was supposed to be a highlight of Nightwing, but it still didn't like actually break anything down. It wasn't like Nightwing is this kind of player. He has the double flip that can allow him to stun the shield characters. Instead, it's just kind of more of a character piece. That's, I don't know. I know that's the marketing that works on me, and I know that's not the case with most people, but I'm still waiting to like hear a nice breakdown about how that game plays, the actual mechanics of it. Oh, and then when the Last of Us power block. All right. Talking about a show. Cool. Well, I don't know. This is nice. It was nice. It's nice to look at video games. Guile was beefy. There were some cool games in there. I can't escape the feeling like this feels like a show where I took in more ads than I saw things that I wanted to see. And that's not a good feeling to walk away from a showcase from. I feel like Jeff has to write a very narrow line where if he doesn't book enough bangers to push the rest of it out of people's heads, they're gonna remember The Rock rambling in his gym for a minute and a half about his energy drink. I remember this game. I loved that one. Plug and play. Yeah, the light socket game. Yeah, still no Dragon's Dogma 2. You didn't want to hear about The Rock's Zoa? I did not. No. That was Jeff.
Make me feel like a god.
What?
Zoa.
Time flies. Oh, maybe if you drink enough of it. When your heart arrhythmia kicks in. Oh, you get to be a little fly? Wow.
You've got to avoid the fly paper?
Boop.
Oh.
I imagine it's like finding all the different ways to die. The flies in Sweden have a longer life expectancy. Okay, all right, I'm going to step away from the stream for just a second. Damn it, I want to know about this game now. Hold on. Okay, so you have the life expectancy of a fly to explore the world and find a way to get killed, I guess. You gotta get up in there. So when you die, it leaves a disgusting little squelch on the lampshade.
Yeah, get in that cocktail. Yeah. Get in it. Bloop. Fucking, oh.
In Time Flies, things you can achieve.
Okay, that's actually really beautiful.
This is a very small part of that bucket list. So these are the things you can do in the world.
Yeah, that's
this
actually
music.
Really cute.
All the other dead flies are there at the top. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hit. You gotta run into that bulb and die.
Yeah, he got rich and he got drunk because didn't he? I mean, he got drunk because he died in a cocktail.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go.
Oh, I gotta die on the guitar.
Ooh, making music. Oh.
Wait, time stops when you're interacting with something?
Banana overground. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Turn on that record player.
There it is.
Oh, look at that ride.
Hey, what's up, Double Crystal?
The game is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC and Mac sometime next year. Please visit timeflies.buzz where you can sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out, or you find a link to the Steam page where you can wishlist the game. Thank you.
How does it? This dude's entire dev studio is monochrome. How do you do that? What's the term for when music has a real source in the scene? Oh, what is it? Didactic or something like that? The word that everybody learned once Mad Max Fury Road came out? I
like this.
Goodness. Yeah, very fatalistic.
I like this a lot.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut
I like
title
him.
from Sweden.
I like that man.
Wishfully Studios.
That man
and
and his little
published by
papers.
Thunderful Publishing. The game.
Who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away.
This is the real flashback too, right here. That looks cool. Oh yeah, there was a trailer for this.
Early on
in
in
another
the game,
showcase.
Lana meets
Cat Orb.
creature Mui.
Cat Morb.
Quickly develop a strong
Oh,
bond and
look at him.
and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal.
So cute. I think I've settled on sphere being my favorite shape for an animal. I like loaf, but I think sphere might be it. Little like bird spheres. Little cat spheres.
Well, at least birds actually in real life come like that.
They can, yeah.
They can be.
Borb? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sfeel? Yeah. Pokemon understands this too.
Being small and agile also has its advantages. For
really
example,
cute. Yeah, Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana is
That seems really chill.
love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you.
Not chill. Wait a minute. This is oh, that's right. The Spooky Train game. Are they showing more of it? Like the scary train's always chasing you, and you got to get off to like fix your train and get it going again.
Find a digital, authentic escape room.
To
Oh.
have the experience of
Yeah, digital escape rooms.
escape rooms and to see it at the academy.
It's weird because like there's all sorts of setups for that stuff in malls and stuff. I'm kind of surprised that those games aren't sold to individuals more often. I guess people don't have like 4 VR setups in their
The game
home.
starts off pretty simple, but as you progress,
Wait, what is this? I like games about interacting with small objects. This looks cute. Oh, is this an arrangement game? Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this?
Oh, you have to fix everything.
Oh my god.
Ah! Oh no.
This is it.
My brain.
This is it, everyone. We've found it. Oh my god.
Unpacking was so good at this particular thing, and now they're making just a whole game about it.
where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
Oh my god. Yes.
Puzzles are hidden among regular household objects, and you solve them by arranging items in a very particular way.
Oh, the shapes, they have to match.
Many of the levels have multiple solutions.
Okay. Like chromatic or by
about
shape or...
observation
Okay.
And imagining the different structures that could be at play.
Get those stickers off. Get them off.
The game takes inspiration from our own home and some of our own little tendencies. Another big source of inspiration for the game is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere.
Cat cam.
Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your...
Excellent. Very good.
Oh. Fuck your shit up. Your cat will fuck. This cat will fuck your shit up. I love it.
But as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal.
Ooh.
There is a lot to tidy up in
To organize my rocks?
Actually, every day brings something new.
Oh.
With the daily tidy delivery, you get even more out of our favorite puzzles. And you earn fun badges too. Well, thanks for stopping by.
We hope you enjoy a little.
I'm looking at all their shelves now.
When it releases later this
What is
year.
this?
Yeah, what is that? That's not a cat stack. That's a human bullshit stack.
Record scratching is back. Rap rock is back. Aw.
Okay, that looks really cute. I want to play that.
I've been excited about this one ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And
Man, there's kind of better games in the Day of the Devs than there was in Keighley Showcase. I guess these devs can't afford to be next to Keighley. dude just have a bear friend that's like helping out? Aww.
He seems kind of clumsy.
He does.
But he has a good heart, which means that's fine.
And I'm Radesh. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run a B&B in the woods, but you're a bear.
God.
In Bear and Breakfast, you play as Hank.
Look at his walk cycle.
Curious bear from Silver Valley.
You have a little like tuft.
Yeah.
I like the tuft on your chest.
Little chest ruffle.
Oh my God, you're so nervous.
Little ascot. You're a business owner.
Oh, I like that little angry guy. Look at him.
We
realized I was in the way of bear.
Games like Theme Hospital were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff.
With my feetsies?
With my feetsies.
So it turns out that humans are coming back for some reason, and they need a place to stay. There's old, rundown buildings all over the place, and you're just the bear for the job.
Is that a pawn shop
Yeah,
shark?
pawn voyage.
The game
shark is on the
follows a linear story that you advance by solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture.
Look at that badger! Look at that little guy! Oh, he's got a little construction hat. He's got his little safety vest on.
The actual furniture you do make awards different kinds of points. For instance, beds give comfort, showers give
Oh,
height.
beaver. Yeah, sorry.
You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for.
Man.
Each type of score comes with
Cards.
challenges.
Cards.
You need to cook food
We're putting
for your
bears
guests
to work
through a
now.
minigame.
He's gonna simmer.
But only if you have the
He's got a
cards.
hat.
Oh my God, he's got a little
But you
hat.
can play at your own pace
tail.
since the game won't rush you.
Oh my God.
I used to love playing Sim Tower.
Definitely no
Oh my
creepy
God.
stuff
Is that a beret? Is he wearing a beret?
Yeah, what sorta? Looks like maybe a yarmulke? Can't tell what that is.
We're very
It's too small
excited
for his
to be
head.
part of Day of the Devs this year, and we can't wait to introduce you all to Hank and his friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer.
A beret?
Oh
Nice.
my God.
That was cute.
You are correct. It is a beret.
Ooh,
Beret.
pixels.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
In Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art labyrinth that is filled with secrets. As you explore, you'll encounter various creatures, but it's not always clear if they're friendly or not. So it's best to proceed with some amount of caution.
Oh, bear hat. Oh, he's wearing a newsboy cap? Okay. I guess it's just in the middle of his head, between his ears.
Throughout the game, you're going to
It was
find
hard to tell.
various items.
It was hard to tell.
Will
I like a beret though. Fuck it, we're rewriting this history.
Ooh, that was spooky. You little nugget? A little nugget with eyes?
I forgot what.
This looks cool.
Designing Animal Well is a layered experience.
Dev India studio from Spain, working love creating.
Naiad? Ayad? You're just a little like river nymph. You gotta surface every so often to breathe.
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the spring of the river.
How can anyone say that there aren't enough games when there's a game in development about starting with the birth of a water nymph in a river spring?
Because half of the audience turned off
That's true.
Jeff talking, so they don't know that this exists.
The water nymph at the spring of the river.
It's not called Mass Effect.
Grow up and mature of tiny
It's not called
vitality
COD.
from
Yeah.
floating leaves and
Well,
flowers.
I guess that's the thing,
Learning
right?
to
Again,
swim like a duck,
people,
like a fish.
it takes a lot of
Swim tech.
searching and not
Finding
people
other
know. Yeah, what is their water tech?
Flies, rabbits,
You should send them a
snakes,
query to
turtles,
ask
crocodiles.
their water
They have
tech.
fish AI. Easy.
Help them to find
Look
their
at
way,
this.
avoiding obstacles and dangers.
You have to help the
pretty.
fishies?
Yeah, it's pretty. Look at how pretty.
Through a lot of beautiful places like a deep forest,
Did you ever play Abzu?
cave,
They what?
Did you ever play Abzu?
and more.
No.
Water symbolizing
If you like fishy things,
pure and
pretty
fresh.
pretty.
And little by little, it will be fading into dark.
Fairly pretty.
You can
Oh,
sing to regenerate the nature, making sprout flowers.
come on.
Path. And you must do your best, because the humans are controlling this river wall. Humans create their own fake rivers, like these noisy roads with strange smoke creatures. You are the guardian of this river, and that seems to be a difficult task, but don't be afraid, because a tiny cloud will take care of you from the sky.
Any
The
cloud.
beautiful hair of Nayad is like its vitality.
Nayad.
You can make it grow up under the sun rays, change its color, even tie small flowers on it. Creating Nayad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Nayad will be available for PC and consoles by the end of this year. Thank you for watching.
Man. Beautiful game. Yeah, I'm in. I think I'm in too. No, I'm in. It was like a real chill time.
I don't know which one was my favorite. The Fly game.
Fly was really good. Time flies.
I just liked the entire presentation.
Yeah, the comedic timing in it was really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bongo, that was where my head was going too. This is a very
If you
Friday night edible kind of game.
For the good old days, then why not take a trip back to the Stone Age in this cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement,
Punch
explore
trees.
the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths.
They're
This-
cards?
Well, I don't know which one is my favorite.
Hi,
Wait, the Fly game or the one that is just organizing everything? Because I do love organizing things.
Develop the ideas that shape humanity.
Oh my god. Stardew Valley, prehistoric.
seeds or anything
Stardew Valley Primal.
From the ground up.
Oh my god.
This is probably not going to be
Instead
my
of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan.
You don't want to put turnips in a giant vat for everybody?
You'll explore the regions of this new land.
Potato!
Discovering plants and resources along the way.
You're done. Once you discovered potatoes, you're already in a utopian society. There's nothing else. Except maybe like cooking oil and salt.
And creating a resource to offer.
There's a rhythm game. Sure.
You'll get to know your clan.
There was a time in our lives.
you, and maybe
This
even
sucks.
find
There was a time when all we had to do was go out, grab a potato out of the planet, and eat it. Maybe fry it. People got to sit around eating French fries all day, and they were free. Because all we did was we just hung around and vibed and ate French fries. And capitalism came and ruined it all. Yeah, it's really Stardewy. But people really like Stardew, so it kind of makes sense for there to be more of them.
And now I am very pleased to present a world premiere from our friends at Us2 Games.
World premiere.
Brought you Monument Valley, Alba, and a bunch of other really, really cool games. Here it is.
World premiere. Oops. Hit buttons.
At Us2 Games, we really try and take what's meaningful and great about games and deliver that to everybody. So with Monument Valley, we made people care about a character for the first time if they've never really engaged with games very much. And with Alba Wildlife Adventure, we took open world games and packaged that into a kind of theme about saving an island that more people are going to want to engage with than just the hardcore. And with this game, what we really want to do is take these genres that we really love, like roguelike games and turn-based tactics, add a little bit of sports game in there as well, and themes about dreams and conflicting fears, and really package that together into something that feels really unique. In the game,
Yeah,
you play the role of
that sounds
Dexter.
unique.
He's a young person in their early 20s who's coming home for the first time, having not left home in the very best way. Their relationship with their mother and their family and their friends, there's a few of them that were a little bit broken. And they were broken because they didn't really have the words to say. And their father, who used to be a big part of their life, unfortunately passes away, and they don't have those tools and that person to lean on to bridge that gap. So they manage to go home, they find this old ball they used to play with their dad. And when they try and fall asleep with it, they find themselves in a world between worlds, neither asleep nor awake. And when they're in this, they can explore these moments, these memories, and solve these creative problems through a ball game. When they do that, they find the right words to say to confront these people.
The people we're going to be meeting in Desta's dreams.
Okay.
Before they left town.
That's a lot. That's a lot to connect to ball. Throw ball at guy.
Too, and some people who have been shaped by.
That's pretty heavy.
Impression of them.
That's pretty heavy for throw ball.
But they've all had profound.
But I like it. I'm all about games that are
these characters are really
parables for something else.
Because all of them are interwoven as part of Desta's story, but also with each other. They don't just appear as abstractions, but they really feel like a part of the makeup of Desta's background. One way or another, the people that Desta meets throughout the game helped Desta become who they are today. And they've taught Desta a number of different things, like standing up for themselves, taking risks, expressing themselves, and more. There are a few different themes in the story, but I would say that certainly loss is a big part of it. Finding yourself, courage and perseverance, and reawakening. No pun intended.
It feels like we've been able to put a lot of ourselves into Desta. The same is true for pretty much all of our games.
I want to see this guy's
Desta
shirt.
In particular, is
it looks like a sick shirt.
To a lot of the members of the team. I'm sure we can all relate to some of the maybe having and not being sure how you could like get back into them, or dwelling over how you might have said something in a conversation.
That shirt goes hard.
Over and over in your mind, which is like one of the things of the game.
It's definitely got more depth and more game mechanics than anything we've made before, and it's being designed
of the game in a conversation and like maybe having ghosted a friend. How you might have said
from the ground up.
This next game is
You
called
already got a link to it?
Shadow platformer.
The Illustrated Mind.
Oh,
not loading?
Platforming around inside shadows, and a game with a really cool
Broken image.
graphic art style. I hope you like it.
Hi.
Maybe everybody's going there right now.
And I'm Niels from Exernice, and I help Ewout develop Schim. We're located in the north of the Netherlands in a town called Leeuwarden.
We are a team of 2, plus the talented people at Moonseller who do the audio.
I haven't showed up in image search. Probably cached by Google, but... Ooh, this looks nice.
Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a Schim, a shadow creature. As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level. Each shadow has their own Schim. The player plays around as a Schim of a human. However, this Schim is separated from that person, and it's up to you to find your way back.
That's cool. Looks cute. I like platformers.
Also help other Schim.
What happens if you miss a jump, though? Does it just snap you to the nearest...
You can help them by finding their object.
Oh. Maybe you can only spend so long out of a shadow or something.
Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child.
Yeah, only jumping on shadows. We're trying to avoid
imaginary
shadows.
games with made-up rules. Move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow.
Yeah, don't step on the lines on the sidewalk. Let me see if I can... How much am I gonna miss if
Check it out and follow us at schimgame.com.
Wham. Okay.
And we're also doing a lot of small gas
Too much.
this year. I'm Anne, the manager of
Okay.
Darktide.
Japanese indie devs.
Japanese or our monthly stream indie collection and podcast and many other things you can check on YouTube and Twitch. But first, let's check 2 really cool Japanese titles.
Don't listen to your parents arguing. I didn't have good enough headphones to screen that out, unfortunately. That should have been a Christmas gift request. I want a really good pair of headphones so that I don't have to listen to you yelling at mom. Ooh, the background art here is really nice. I like the sort of warped perspective.
The Man of Arashino Island is a 3D action adventure game with a Japanese-inspired atmosphere. You will play as Fox, her girl who finds herself on Arashino Island and starts traveling with Frog.
With Frog? His name is Frog?
Whose tall lantern and neon gives light and color to the
Frog.
But something is lurking in the shadows.
Reminds me of a lot of like PS1 backgrounds. Oh no, don't get caught. You're caught by the demon. He's chasing you. Oh no, he got you. Oh. This looks real moody.
Fox and Frog Travelers is developed by Rias, an illustrator and concept artist that came up with the idea for it, based on one of his illustrations.
Hey, JC. I like that frog floating around. The frog was having a good float.
Frogs like having good floats.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fox and Frog Long Journey Through the Night is planned for release in a few years.
Wow. Okay. I'm interested. There's been some good stuff so far. A lot of the stuff in Day of the Devs looks really, really good.
First game of the young solo developer Yo Fuji, Goodbye World is
Oh,
a game about 2 young indie game creators, the shy Kani and the extrovert Kumade.
Straighten up or something like that? Fixed all the things.
Mixing influences from comics like Ghost World and games like The Beginner's Guide or Mother 3. Goodbye World is a tale about the passion and struggles that comes with game creation. Through certain
I really like that idea. A game about a little to the left. So.
Okay, thank you.
No, no worries. Oh, like the opposite of Hello World?
Goodbye World is due out on Steam later this year.
That's really interesting. I've been waiting for games about making games, or games where the game creators inject the game creation process or commentary about that process into the game itself.
On Twitter, on Discord, chat with us, and watch our indie game showcase, which is coming this summer. And thank you again for watching, and Day of the Dead.
Cool. Yeah, Time Flies looked really good.
The process of
Naiad looked really good.
city can be daunting. Our next game, Birth, from solo developer Madison Carr, who hails from Chicago, explores the idea of quelling loneliness through this puzzle adventure.
Hi.
Hope the game includes gamer rage and death threats. Ooh. Yeah, I've also been waiting for like developers to sneak commentary into their games about the occupational hazards of just being in gaming and the dance you have to do of catering to the gamers. Also, hey, Ferret King.
A point-and-click puzzle game about living alone in a large city. In order to quell your loneliness, you decide to create a creature, a friend, a partner for yourself, by collecting spare bones and organs that you find while traversing the city.
You don't say.
You will explore libraries and post offices and museums and cafes and apartments that don't belong to you.
Why is everything in the city like decaying?
In each of these buildings, you will meet creatures and you will get to know them by searching through their personal belongings.
Kind of reminds me of like Xenoclash or something. Just kind of creepy and weird. Oh, you can crack open files? Because you're alone in the big city?
Within these personal belongings, there are puzzles. Some are physics-based, some are pattern-based.
It's an interesting aesthetic to sell the emotion.
There are no instructions, and you are rarely doing the same thing twice.
What's the title on this? Ugh.
Alongside the main game, there
Earth?
are optional hidden tokens that you can
Earth.
find to unlock secret buildings and treasures. Birth comes out this August. I made this game with my whole heart, and I hope that you like it.
Cool. I'm interested. Feels like the kind of game that'll give me some thoughts as I'm playing it. The music is very like quirky and indie, but the visuals are quite a bit more textured. I feel like I used to play a bunch of Flash animation games that had this kind of energy.
In our next title, How to Say Goodbye, you play as the ghost of a person who's recently died and is embarking on the journey of accepting their own death. The mechanics underscore the message that there's always a way through grief. You may get stuck, but you can always stop, reevaluate, and keep moving. It's all just part of the puzzle.
Hi, I'm Florian, co-author of the upcoming narrative puzzle game, How to Say Goodbye.
Wow. Is it like a slide puzzle game? Yeah, it seems like it. Huh.
In How to Say Goodbye, you help a group of quirky ghosts overcome various obstacles and conundrums by reorganizing the level as you like.
Wow, that's a shifty door. Ooh, it was a ghost!
Moving one tile will also push the surrounding tiles.
I know the song, yeah.
Moved around, but never removed.
It kind of
So, just
sounds
like the
very
Rubik's
reminiscent
Cube,
of like
the
Dave
puzzles never
Brubeck,
end up in a state where you
Take
can't
Five.
solve.
It sounded like, yeah, I was thinking Take 5. But it's not quite.
Yeah, it's like because you can't get the rights to that, so let's take the base of Take 5 and then just make it a little different.
Follow various characters looking to discover why they are still here and how to move on while trying to escape the grasp of an evil wizard who doesn't know how to let go.
Yep. Always an evil wizard. The only thing that can deal with an evil wizard is a gamer. If you think about it, gamers are kind of like wizards.
Oh my god.
Think about it.
But we
You
intend
should
the
just
experience to be
stop.
as gentle, kind, and positive as
I'll keep thinking about it.
No. Wait, is your grief an evil wizard? I wasn't
This
entirely
sounds
listening.
like something that you would be interested in.
Oh.
Please wishlist the game. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you.
An evil wizard ghost? Oh. Game devs are the wizards? I guess that's true, yeah. They summon divinity from the ether of game of code. I really like the little bloop, 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 bloop of you moving the tiles around.
I bet you those
Consider
guys
your
are
insulin
really big
levels.
fans of the
Well, we've had a
theremin.
great show and a great cake, and it's all gone. So now we have to say goodbye. I hope you liked that. I hope you liked all the games. Thank you to all the
I
developers
did.
for making such fantastic games and for bringing them here for everyone to enjoy.
Special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. You've always been there for us, and we could not do this without you. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Steam, Epic Games Store. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Extra special thanks to Dose One, the Magic Man, for supplying all the beats and sound effects and tunes you hear in every Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs. We couldn't have done any of this without you, or at least it'd be really quiet and kind of suck.
We're not done with the Day of the Devs 10th anniversary just yet. If you go to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our newsletter, you will be amongst the first to hear about all the excitement that's to come this year.
Other than that, thank you so much to everybody who watched, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye. All right, there was a lot of cute stuff in there. I hope I remember it. But there's so many more conferences. I hope it doesn't shove it all out of my brain, but it might. But them's the breaks. Okay, all right. So here's what's coming up next. Gonna play around with Boss Factory for. Wait, there's a little Nemo. Oh, there's this Kickstarter. Weird. Play around Boss Factory for a little bit, and then the Devolver Showcase is at 3. That's about in an hour and 10 minutes or so. They're only doing a countdown. That's their gimmick for this year. Just a countdown to reveals. No actual reveals, only countdown. With Mecha Suda51, because they have to keep outdoing themselves. So this will be a ride. I don't know if it's fully in. I don't know if it passed self-ironic try hard. What?
Nothing. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I because it's June, and then that means it's almost E3 timing. That means that now my all of my feeds will have memories of E3's past, which also
everybody's
includes
posting everything. Yeah.
Well, I just got a reminder that 8 years ago I was on a bus heading to the Xbox showcase for Sunset Overdrive's E3 briefing stuff, where we were dressed up, where we took the Sunset Overdrive bus. I was with the people from Insomniac.
Oh.
So I forgot about that.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Oh, I need to draw a card. This happened 3 billion years ago. I'm a little behind here because of all the video games, which is how it ought to be if you really think about it. But let's see what we got here. Cyan, I don't know if you're still around, but your card is this one. We got DK, the big man himself from Mario Kart 64. Got some vital details on the back there. A lot of important information, probably important lore. Driver history. Donkey Kong's infractions include littering, dropping bananas, and peeling out.
Wow.
For this reason, tailgating the big monkey is not recommended. Home course hint: when you go over the big jump over the river, angle slightly to the left to land a little farther up the course. Excuse me. Don't get too greedy, though, or you'll take a bath. So, there's your top tip. I was hoping it'd be like favorite song or something like that. But congratulations, Cyan. Nailed it with Donkey Kong. Hell yeah. No vehicular manslaughter. He got that taken off his record. Donkey Kong knows how to play the system. Okay, let me write that down. And then, lest I forget, like I said, I was too focused on the games, but there were a lot of people dropping subs and such, so I need to thank all of y'all. Make sure that...
Uh-oh, your camera's paused.
Yeah, that happens. Like, whenever the cord that goes into the camera gets jostled even a little bit, it freezes and I have to restart it. And it does that whenever I move my monitors around. There you are.
Oh, look at you. Frozen in time.
Yeah, it always just like freezes on whatever was in the frame buffer, like when it gets jostled, which will be very bad at some point. I'm going to get caught in a very revealing and terrible posture, but it hasn't happened yet.
Not wearing shorts.
No, I'm always wearing shorts, but only shorts. That's my rule. Okay. Now, thank you all very much for all the support while I was yelling about video games. Let me take this moment to thank everybody who put some change in the tip jar. Wassy Bragg, Cizan, thank you. Scrape. Event time, indeed it is. Strelic, thank you. New Strive character, come on to Dorito Pope. Didn't get that one, unfortunately. Saint of Swole, thank you for the sub. It was Keeley Day. It was a good Keeley Day, I guess. Firecloud, thank you. TMBJ Jack, thanks for the resub. Circuits Breaker, thanks for the prime. I remember, hey, Circuits, yeah, this was your first stream. I don't know if you're still around, but hope you enjoyed it. Well, it's not over yet, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Aeronautical, Thanks for the resub. JPart33 and Indiana Junkins. Thanks for the resub. Love to see The Rock hit Jeff Keighley with the rock bottom. I want to see Jeff Keighley do something physical. I've only ever seen him like stand and walk slowly. I want to see Jeff Keighley run. I want to see Jeff Keighley jump. I want to see how he does it. I'd like to observe.
So you basically want to see him on Wipeout.
Yeah, that would be great. Or like Dancing with the Stars or something. I wonder if Keighley's got moves. C. Brad.
Keighley's got talent. You're pitching a new show.
It's just a bunch of Jeff Keighley clones. C. Brad, thanks for the resub. I wish these things were just trailers with the awkward intros from presenters. Yeah, but that's how you can get like promotion in, right? That's how you do favors, I guess, to your friends, so they do you favors when they have brands to work on. Yeah, I wonder what the negotiation and production process is like that, of how they decide how to tee up those things, and if they're going to dedicate stage time to some jawing. Scoot Joseph, thank you. Roser Burrick, thank you for the prime. Sufjan Joey, or Sufjan, thank you for the sub. Nero, thank you for the prime. A Moist Weasel, thanks for the sub and the cheer. I'm going to say it again because you did two things. A Moist Weasel. Play Mega Drive, thanks for the prime. Jake's Bad at Games, thanks for the prime. Polly, and this is also George. Thank you very much. Thank you all. One of my favorite things is to just share conferences and just games marketing and games excitement with people. So I really appreciate people that want to show up and hang out and just kind of snark on things. You know, it's all in good fun, but sometimes you got to snark a little bit when The Rock is in his 5th minute of rambling and shoving an energy drink in your face. You got to snark a little bit. But we love the games.
What was his movie?
Huh? Oh yeah,
we're not going to hype up his movie. We're not.
There was nothing to it except The Rock plugging his movie in his energy drink.
He wasn't born to play the role, though.
Had nothing to do with video games. Even like
The
whatever.
Rock was born to play this. Bye, Zoe. Drinks. Bye, Zoe.
So excited to show you the Attitude Era of DC.
Troy Baker doesn't like socks.
He doesn't. He's tanned his ankles for a reason, and it's not to wear socks over them. Okay, I'll be right back with Boss Factory in a little bit. In like 5 minutes. My goal is I want to make an army of Vin Diesels. I want to recreate every cinematic role that Vin Diesel has had. That's my goal. That might actually, I don't know. I'll need your guys' help with that. I don't think I'm necessarily very good at character creators, but that's the goal. I don't know which one I'm going to start with. Maybe with Riddick. I feel like Riddick might be the easiest. Just throw some goggles on him, a couple daggers. So let's see how many Diesels I can get through. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes with Boss Factory. We'll see you in just a second. Isn't like 50 the same character? Yes, that's the. You figured it out.
Along the way,